Hello, everybody. To my right is director Jeff Fowler.
And to my left is the phenomenal, incredibly talented Ben Schwartz, voice of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Wow, I gave you no adjectives. You gave me two beautiful, glowing.
We've got
adjectives.
time. You can catch up. We got 2 hours.
I think you're great. I think you're wonderful. And this is your second film that you've directed, feature-length film, correct?
It is number 2.
What was the first one?
Sonic the Hedgehog 1. And we're having a blast. Look at us. We're back for number 2. We're doing commentary.
Back at it, baby. It's what you said right before we started.
We're back, baby.
We're back, baby. Well, listen, there are a couple fans out there who are fans of the director's commentary of the first one. We see you on different social media devices.
Ted, good Jamie. Thank you, all 4 of you. We really appreciate the support.
Oh, but this is the good news, by the way. I have seen, because you allow me to be a part of this process, so I get to see rough cuts, so I can actually ask you questions, and I know when things have been cut. Do you mind if I do that during this?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so this beginning sequence was an enormous deal for you guys and was changed many, many times, correct?
Yes, with the exception of this little Rube Goldberg piece, which is super fun, and we had a great time designing it. Also very proud that it was handled by Blur Studio, which is the company I worked at for 15 years and worked on many cool Sonic projects, including Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic 2006. But yeah, I just thought this is a really fun way to open the movie, into a glimpse into the mind of Dr. Robotnik, marooned in the far reaches of space.
Do you, because it's Blur and because you knew it was going to be all CG, do you storyboard beforehand, or how do you deal with it?
Oh, absolutely.
You personally?
Yeah, storyboards. I mean, so much of this movie begins on paper with storyboards and just planning out all the gags and the acting and all the Sonic and Tails and Knuckles of it all. But yeah, I just thought this would be a really fun way to open the movie and bring in our friend Jim Carrey.
Right off the bat. Boing.
It seems I've become a featured player in the theater.
How deep into filming did you film this part? And did you build this? No.
Yes, partial set. So what you're looking at there, the little ruins of the egg pod from the first film. Because, of course, Sonic sent him through a ring at the end of movie 1.
Of course.
And he's been sort of stranded on Mushroom Planet ever since. But yeah, it's a little partial set. We give like this little chess board, just props that Jim's going to want to be able to interact
This
with.
wasn't in the cut that I saw. This was, you edited all this together after a bit. It wasn't 100 takes when I saw it.
Yeah, no, there was, and I think it'll probably make it onto the deleted scenes, hopefully, but there was a different version of the opening that had a lot of the same pieces, but when the good doctor takes his drink of the mushroom coffee, it actually triggered a whole fun hallucination sequence.
It sure did, I remember.
Including Agent Stone coming to life through the wonders of makeup, and Lee Majube had this really great rock makeup, and he was talking to the doctor, and the doctor was kind of having kind of a crazy vision.
I remember it. I remember all this.
But always looking at ways really just to tighten up the storytelling, to get into the movie as quickly as possible. So as much as we loved it, it just took a little bit too much time. It was really fun, and again, hopefully we'll get it out there in one form or another, but it was really fun to shoot, really fun to do some early previs with, but ultimately we needed to get through the Mushroom Planet and get Robotnik introduced to Knuckles and back to Earth.
Jeff, I feel like you're more confident in this commentary than you were the first one already. I could feel it in your voice, I could feel it in your posture, you're crossing your arms. This is old bag.
It's the journey of filmmaking. It's experience.
And you do it for the commentaries, you say. You don't like the process of making the film, but you love the commentaries, is what you said.
It's all about the commentary. It's all about the film is just to create the opportunity to do the commentary.
Director's commentary.
It's a 2-year process, but we're here, we did it, we're making it. It feels good.
Now, these look like humans dressed in... So tell me the difference between a kid and a warrior and what we're looking at now.
So these are just kind of mercenary scavenger types. We didn't want to bring Knuckles in first through the ring. We want to kind of save him have a nice dramatic entry after Robotnik springs his traps and thinks he's home free and is running towards the portal. But we needed some characters basically to start the action. So yeah, they're kind of just some scavenger types, but I think they look cool, and they serve the purpose of getting knocked around by all these great mushroom booby traps.
So that means on wherever Knuckles came from, there people like this exist.
Well, I mean, we don't really get into the sort of origins in terms of where Knuckles specifically comes from. I mean, in the canon, it's Angel Island, which is a very cool floating island. But for this, we're just kind of saying he hooked up with these guys and is trying to track down Sonic. And seeing this blue energy shot off into the universe from the beacon that Robotnik built is what drew him. And here he comes.
Here comes Knuckles. Wasn't there a Shiitake reference in a different Jim Carrey movie? Shiitake. There definitely was.
It's gonna break my heart if it's true, because that's gonna just mean we're just stealing.
No, you're not stealing.
Or
it's
paying
Jim Carrey
homage.
doing yes, then it's even better.
Idris Elba, fantastic.
What was the process of casting Idris, and also what was the process?
Lots of begging, lots of phone calls, lots of messages left on his doorstep.
And how many different voices did he give? I remember the process of you guys recording him at the beginning.
Yeah, a lot of workshopping. I mean, he really wanted to play around, and his sort of natural speaking voice obviously has quite a British sort of tinge to it, and it didn't seem like. I felt like maybe that's a little too sophisticated sounding for Knuckles, who wanted it to be a little more raw, a little bit more brutish. So yeah, but I think we ended up in a great place.
What's that dog's name?
Teddy?
Is that true?
No. All right, and now we're right back into the action.
That's it. Oh, there's already a great little fact, but we're not going to see him yet. How Scott is one of those people.
And Scott is one of our lucky charms on these films. He's the on-set kind of performer for Sonic, does the lines for the actors, because unfortunately Ben Schwartz is a very busy man and is always off filming something. So
also never been asked to come to set.
Oh yes, you have.
Never.
Absolutely.
Never
That's
want me on
categorically
set.
false.
It's unbelievable how you've never wanted me on set. You almost said the opposite. You said, you come here, it's going to be terrible for us.
So this is actually one of the first sequences we storyboarded. Really thought it'd be a fun way to kind of reintroduce Sonic, that he's out there doing this vigilante work, this Blue Justice stuff. I feel like maybe you even came up with Blue Justice. I don't remember. I feel like maybe that was something you kind of improvised.
Me?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. I feel like that could be Pat or Josh. I will say
true.
all this stuff we did, there are 1,000 different versions of the things I say here, because
yes,
there's some scenes in these movies where we keep coming back to. In the first film, it was like when you see Sonic's Island for the first time, the beginning of that movie, we did 1,000 different. Remember that?
Yes, and that's usually just because you can, because it's voiceover and nothing's locking you into anything. So you're always just looking for a funnier version, a quicker version, just and really you go as long as you can until you're really just forced to make a decision, because decisions and committing to things is scary. Keep it open-ended.
In real life, too.
And play.
Scott, so that's Scott. Scott's the gentleman who does the voice for Sonic on
Yes, Scott Patey. Very talented. Very talented man, very wonderful. And we try to take care of our own in these movies. And he's been a great member of the family and worked really hard for us. It was like, you know what? Let's get Scott in the movie.
And he
on camera.
crushes it, too.
He does. He's fantastic. Really funny, really talented guy, and really did a great job with this role.
Point.
Thank you very much. Please hold your applause.
Oh, I have a question. When that water... Oh, I guess I'll wait for it. I was wondering how much of this was practical.
Quite a bit, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean...
What about when the tires go off? It can really drag when it's just Scott.
Yes, there is a plate, like the base plate, that had all the sparks and all that was practical, and it was just a sled, basically, that was... pushed along the street, driven across the street, I should say.
How about any of these water? This water, no.
Which water? The water coming up, the geysers.
Yeah.
Yes, two of them, the ones closest to camera, are real, which is great because it gives the visual effects team all the reference they need to sort of duplicate them and push them, down the street, give more. But it's just great reference. So whenever we have an opportunity to do something for real, we always try and do it. So you can't beat reality.
And tell me if there's a string on this scoop. One of my favorite that's what the first thing I was talking about.
Yes, that was practical. Wait for it. Here it comes. You know it's coming, but it doesn't make it any less satisfying.
Oh no.
And then here's the water geysers. So the ones at the very end, those closest to camera, so those are real, and the other ones are just kind of duplicated.
Same with the lids?
Placed deeper in the scene. The what?
Lids were CG?
No, those are real.
Oh my God, that looks so good.
Yeah.
Thank me, citizen.
This is a great shot. I remember I saw this.
Very, very graphic, very fun.
Justice.
You're a terrible hero!
Classic Jeff saying, "Can you fill up the space there with a laugh or something?"
Laugh number 742. God, we should have a wonderful library by now. 2 movies every. Adam Pally.
Oh my goodness! So the track you're hearing right now is a Kid Cudi track. One of the reasons that this happened was after the first one came out, Kid Cudi loved it so much he rented out a theater for his fans to watch it with him, and then he did it again and invited me to be there. I was there, and then I immediately texted you, Neil, and Toby and said, "You know how for the first one we had a special song? If we need someone amazing to do a special song, there's a chance that we could probably get Kid Cudi." And then somehow it happened.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's such a great song, such great energy, great tone. We're very, very lucky to have his help. So to kind of complete the sort of teenager sneaking out to do things he's not supposed to, we've got to bring him back, got to do the little tiptoe across the floor. But then this is really, I think, a nice little moment to sort of remind the audience of movie 1 and all the emotion that's sort of wrapped up in that sort of backstory.
Are there any other Easter eggs in that map that I haven't seen? Or we can't talk about it.
The map. Oh, you mean this one? This one.
Yeah.
No, I think most of it is covered.
There's a comic where Sonic sleeps in a race car bed. I found out. Same dog or that other dog?
Different dog. Different dog. The first dog retired, but
is that true?
Yes, yes. She was. She retired from acting. She made a lot of money. And now she's just living a good life.
Unbelievable. Oh, this is an important scene.
Yeah.
I remember you and James called me because we were gonna play with it quite a bit.
Yes.
What was the process? That's a good thing to talk about. So
for sure. So
why did we want to change it?
Well, first of all, we weren't all in the same place. Like normally it's great to get actors together and just do read-throughs or kind of workshop in person. But because of the fact that we were filming in a pandemic and we were all kind of in different places, but we were able to get all together on Zoom, and you and James and I, and read through the script and just kind of workshop it and talk about ideas. And you guys came up with some really fun stuff, because I mean the writers always do a great job, but you're always looking for the ways to make it just a little bit more organic or just feel a little bit more authentic. Of course, James brought a lot of great ideas. He's a dad. He's got a lot of experience, and so he's always pulling from the relationships with his children and things, and it's sort of tap into that sort of authentic kind of emotion.
And to springboard off of that, there was a take here that was 30 minutes long of farts, correct?
I was about to say, I'm talking about really serious stuff. What I should be talking about is fart noises. Kind of a fun little Ferris Bueller sort of nod that Sonic has left his little doppelganger. Some clever setup.
How many times are we going to do this?
Oh, when you come to the most difficult CG section, can you point it out? You're like, this was the hardest.
Well, being wet.
That's what I heard.
Close-ups. I mean, just technically, it's a really can be a really challenging thing. But it looks great, and little beads of water dropping off the quills. I mean, yeah. I mean, just visually, Sonic definitely got a nice upgrade from movie 1. I think the beauty of revisiting these characters technically is it gives you an opportunity just to improve on them and to build on them and make them look even more movie worthy.
How are you filming this?
The boat was just right off the dock, so the crew was all there, and we just had James out there, and then the camera crane was just.
So how'd you do the reverse if that's the dock?
Well, that was just in the boat. I mean the
dock is
coverage.
This way.
Yes, the dock is just right behind camera. Yeah, it's on buoys. It was just like a little kind of temp thing that was set up.
Vancouver.
It is the kind of I've never been able to answer that question. Last movie. I mean, I'm flying by the seat of my pants with these things. It's a good thing I'm surrounded by people that actually know how to make movies technically.
But you talk about you've made 2 Hedgehog.
I know. But when it comes to the actual nuts and bolts of like, hey, we need to have a scene that looks like it's in the middle of a lake. Like, how do we do that? And we're like, we'll build a buoy and we'll have a crane and we'll put the camera here. And so, yes, it takes a village. It takes so many wonderful, kind, talented people to make movies. As you see when you stay and watch the credits and see all the amazing folks that are involved.
Did you steal that from Oprah? We did 20 different celebrities.
Yes.
There's so many lines that you would never think have 30 different versions.
But Oprah felt right. It felt like that kind of
huge Sonic the Hedgehog fan. Oprah would. I'm assuming.
I don't see why not.
Come on.
Everybody loves Old motor mouth hedgehogs.
Yeah, Donut Lord and the Blue Blur are back at it again. Hang on.
I remember when we were doing stuff, we were going through, so there's different, I think it would be fun for you to talk about the different versions of the movie, and I will now toot your horn. This will be my adjective for you. Inspiring, wow. The process of this film, in my eyes, and you tell me what it really is, because you had to go through the whole process outside of being an actor, was, of course, it's the writing process, right? And then, but for you, it's filming, and then after you're filming, then it's the VO session for me, then it's the VO session for Colleen and Idris. We're all in different places. Then it's you somehow making all that make sense, and then putting that dialogue back in here, and then trying to edit without that, and then we go, we do like different version, different edit.
Right. Well, there is one step that's very important whenever you're dealing with visual effects and animation, which is before you're actually filming, we storyboard, we take the storyboards, we edit them together, we do scratch tracks. So it could be, because we just kind of save you for when we're really kind of feeling good about how the scene edits are and the storyboard edits are, and then you come in and do your thing. But like just to have something for timing and for edit. Work. A lot of times the editors will record scratch, I'll do scratch, and just to get a very baseline sort of sense of the scene, add in temp music, temp sound effects, and it's great because it allows everyone to look at a scene, like, for example, that bank heist, the opening bank heist, and look at a version of it and just start to kind of identify what's working about it, what's not working about it.
By the way, the first movie, I was able to give you all the scratch by reading the script a bunch of times beforehand. But this one, we did a table read.
We had a table read.
We did a table read. Then I came to Vancouver and did the full script twice. But for this one, we didn't even do a table read.
No.
Which was crazy to me. Because when we did the table read, we did all sorts of notes after. And for this one, it was like the pandemic changed everything. Table reads weren't really possible and all that stuff.
Yep. No, it's true.
So going into this, you had less of us, rather. Or less of a taste of what it was going to be, but I guess after the first one, you kind of know people are going to play it.
Yeah, the characters are kind of more established. The tone is established, so it definitely helped having that we were just sort of continuing the story of the.
Did we get paid by Oreo Thins?
I would imagine so. Yes, I sure hope so. That's a pretty.
I never knew Sonic love.
This was another scene we boarded very early on. I mean, you're always looking for tone, like identify scenes that you think are going to make the movie no matter what, and that's kind of when you start storyboarding. So this was one. It was just, how can you not love the idea of Sonic having a one-man house party?
Home
Alone, exactly. Again, so relatable. It's the kid being left home for the first time and just kind of going crazy. So that was something we started working on.
Now this, you didn't have to pay for because you already did it.
It's been completely redone.
Is that true?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, because now Tails has got a little backpack on.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, he just, it's the same scene, but we did actually have to remake it based on all the cool technical upgrades the characters got. And he's just having a little backpack. And of course he needs a backpack because he's got all these cool gadgets and gizmos, and they've got to be stored somewhere. And it was a different time of day. We made it a little later so they would hook up with this kind of night scene that we have. There's a really fun, this just very quickly, there was a really fun, I mean, Adam Pally gave us so much wonderful stuff as Wade. He always does such a great job.
He's so funny.
So he's actually, there was a longer version of the scene where you saw Tails steal the cop car and sort of fishtail out of there. And then Wade comes out of the Mean Bean and he's got his coffee and his muffins or whatever. And he's like doing a little dance and he's singing Sheriff for the Weekend. He's like, and it just kind of set up that idea that James, Donut Lord's character, was going to Hawaii. So Wade was being left in charge. And there's some stuff that happens later that's a callback to it. But once we removed that scene of Wade seeing his car get stolen. And then he said, "Bad start to Sheriff for the Weekend, Wade," sort of admonishing himself. So
Adam Pally, I did sketch comedy with when I was starting in 2004, all the way up until probably 2010, in a group called Hot Sauce. Me and him have known each other forever, since we've been comedy babies. Me, him, and a guy named Gil Ozeri were in Hot Sauce. He's so funny. And in this movie, he makes every word he says is funny in this movie.
So, how's Rachel's fiance? Is he
Agree with that real quick, Jeff?
Absolutely. No, he's wonderful. I was just saying, I just described a whole scene that we unfortunately had to cut.
That's true.
I've got Shamar Moore added to the cast. Of course,
Yes.
this time around, and Natasha Rothwell.
Oh
is
my
wonderful.
goodness, I'm obsessed
Tika
with
Sumpter,
Natasha.
all these people. I mean, we have the best cast imaginable. They're all so funny, so talented, so just lovely to work with.
Will I have a cameo as a human being in the third
That's
film?
a very interesting idea. It's very meta.
Yeah, but what if I'm playing someone with a mustache
And we
change
we change your voice completely. Just,
or
just dub it out.
I talk like this.
That wouldn't.
You think that'll work great?
There's only one
Or
way
I
to
play
find
a
out.
mime?
Only one way to find out.
Oh my God, look at your face.
I play the mime from the first Sonic when they go to France when he goes to Paris. Those slaps looked real, Shamar.
This is a very obscure reference, but that's actually the Magnum PI shirt that James is wearing.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, I love
the
it.
Tom Selleck Magnum.
Now
PI
you're in
shirt.
Hawaii. So far I've missed going to Vancouver, and now I've missed going to Hawaii. Was it amazing?
It's not a bad place to
Working all
work.
the time.
It's not. Well, that's the beauty of it. You finish the shoot, and the sun is still in the sky, and you can just kind of go jump in the water and have a quick swim just to kind of end the day. It's a good place to work. Great crews there, and yeah, we had a great shoot.
There's already 3 long-form improvisers in this movie. Natasha, me, Adam. That's 3. And for that, I thank you, Jeff.
Oh, we got something coming up here that I think we're both really
Oh, man,
proud
we
of.
did a billion different versions of this, too.
Well, it started, there was a movie they were watching, which was a video game movie, and Sonic made a joke about how, they say video game movies never work. This was pretty good.
There's the reference.
Yes, I talked right over it. Oh, well.
That was the
anyways.
John Ralphio reference, which was done at the very last second. One of the last joke pitches that Toby and you had.
Yes.
Was,
Because we had to
There you
we
go, now
couldn't
you
show
can
the movie. We couldn't show the movie because we couldn't sort of get get the clearances for it. So we had to come up with a joke.
which movies was it going to be? Now we can talk about it. There's like 3 of them.
I'll,
We don't wanna talk about
I'll let people guess.
You'll
Well,
let
if you,
people-
it would be a good conversation. Like if Sonic was going to make a joke about a video game movie that did pretty well, what would it be?
That's true.
This is really unprofessional.
So this is really fun too. Just again, kind of like a little bit of the poltergeist static, build some suspense, build some tension. We just got to give Dr. Robotnik a really great sort of reappearance on Earth. and a
Through the
great-
leg shot.
Yep. And there he is.
Eggman?
Oh wait, so we couldn't get the rights to that movie, so that's why Jeff said, you know what, just make fun of it generically, and then you guys suggested doing that John Ralphio thing,
Exactly.
Oh, how you
That's
got
how
and copied my hand exactly, which was very kind.
we had wonderful reference from your performance.
The mistake was thinking.
I was just speaking on how wonderful it was to sort of do a whole movie with Jim with this mustache, with this bald head. He was so excited about it at the end of the first film that we were able to get to that place, that sort of iconic look of Robotnik, and then now getting to just have fun with it and go crazier. I mean, Jim was born to play this character. It just does such an incredible job.
You think Jim listens to director's commentary?
I hope so. You can hear all the wonderful things we're saying about
He's
him.
incredible.
Deserving of everyone, absolutely. And now Sonic, meet Knuckles. So this is another just idea I think we were all really excited about, that to give Knuckles a very no-nonsense sort of first meeting with Sonic, punch him through a wall, rough him up a little bit, and really just knock Sonic down a few pegs. At the end of the first movie, Sonic does this big hero stuff, defeats Robotnik, and now here comes Knuckles, and Knuckles is a trained warrior, and he's got his own set of superpowers, and he's more than a match for Sonic. He's actually more than Sonic can handle. But yeah, I love all this backyard stuff.
So nice when
Really,
dialogue
really cool.
lives up to the hype.
And it was actually raining while we were filming.
Is that true?
3 in the morning.
So this wasn't
Yeah,
even supposed to be on
where is it?
purpose?
No, well, we enhanced it and we augmented it with visual effects, but it was raining. It just gave it the right mood.
This may be a lot of people's first time, or movies that they're like, oh, this is one of my first movies that I love if you're a little bit on the younger side. Let me tell you what a night shoot is.
You can imagine 3 a.m. and you've been there all night, and it can be especially challenging when we're working with characters like Sonic and Knuckles because you're not actually filming anything, and we have.
So what is it? You're
stand-ins.
literally filming nothing right now?
It's just a wide
Empty
shot.
frame?
that we did. Well, what you do need to do is add light, right? Because like both of them are glowing, they're doing all this cool electricity stuff. You want to see that light on the environment in order for it to look real. Because if it's not, so if you don't have a real light in there, and a very powerful one, because these are very fantastic powers, they're very bright. So you want them to sort of light the environment. So when you put in the CG characters, that their powers really look like they're there and are lighting the backyard. So all that interactive light that's sort of showing up on grass, on the trees, all that is actually has to be very carefully planned.
How does that stuff stick on Jim Carrey's head? Is it glue?
No, there's actually little magnets. The magnets are glued on.
Come on.
Yeah, little magnets. It's a little, which was it was his idea in the first movie because we had a clear strap, but then we would have to go in and paint the strap out in all the shots, which is a lot of work. So it was something he'd suggested. I think they had done something similar for the Riddler. He's obviously got a wonderful amount of experience with costumes and props and all that. So it was something he suggested, and that the wonderful props department was able to make happen.
Can you imagine someone who's been, and is currently the biggest movie star for, how many decades now? And we just happen to be lucky enough that he did our movies. And also he's so funny in these films. The thing I love is that people that are my age obviously have been obsessed with him since we've been kids, but now it's young kids being like, who is this guy? This is amazing.
Yes, the parents are sharing the experience with their kids. They're sharing the love of his performances. And then the kids can just go and watch all these other wonderful Jim Carrey movies.
God,
it's awesome.
So funny. And this ended up being his biggest domestic opening of all time.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Very cool. So here's Colleen O'Shaughnessy, of course, as Tails.
Amazing.
She's so talented, so smart, knows this little fox inside and out, and just did such a great job. Just a joy to work with.
We did a session or two together so she can get the vibe of kind of what the movie Sonic is, and then she could kind of adjust her movie Tails. But in the end, she didn't have to adjust too much, just kind of the cadence of like, this isn't a kid's show, this is a movie, the stakes are real, let's have emotions be there. I'm trying to think of any of the other things that you had told us when, to give her any difference between the cartoon.
Well, we really threw her in the deep end, and we gave her kind of the hardest thing first. It's that scene in the tavern on the bar. After
I remember
one. That's one of the first things she recorded.
It was,
and she nailed it. It just was so sweet and so earnest, and the performance was so genuine and heartfelt, and it was just it was just perfect. I mean, so if you can do that, then you can. All this other action, all the fun stuff, I mean, I think it is easier by comparison. But she really, really nailed the dramatic stuff, which is awesome.
The first version of the script had Knuckles in that car dying and the credits rolling. And then you're like, let's add another hour and a half to this film.
Leave them wanting more. That's what I say. One scene and then
credits.
Yeah. And this is a very iconic image, the Tails flying along with Sonic. So, it's funny. It's just there's this list of things I think everyone was really excited about doing yes, certainly Jim Carrey motoring up on a lawnmower is amazing.
Funny to me. There's an E.T. reference.
Yeah.
Foxy Moon.
And that's a Sean Connery reference, I guess?
To hire someone, you can push around.
There was a beautiful applause, and I got to go to the family day of this, and there's a beautiful applause when people saw Agent Stone, but also when he makes this thing.
Yes.
It got a way bigger.
Yes.
Like when I saw the movie once or twice before, but this moment got such a big pop in theater. It made me so proud for Lee.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's just
he's such a good actor and such a good person.
Yeah. Brandon Trost, our intrepid DP. I mean, everything in this movie just incredible. He did such an amazing job. The lighting, cinematography.
Is Brandon different than who's the first DP?
Steve Winden.
Steve Winden. So now you've worked with two different DPs. Do you feel like your directing style changes from DP to DP?
No, it really is just about collaboration, communication, talking about the scenes, talking about the goals of everything creatively, and it's just one big discussion, collaboration, and it's awesome. It's a lot of talented people out there. It's
Jeff,
fun to work with different.
What was the easiest scene that became more difficult than you thought it was going to be? And then what was when actors get a script, oftentimes.
I'll definitely, the first answer is that opening, the Mushroom Planet, and that's just because we needed it to sort of be a certain length, but it was the first scene in the movie, so it's got to be funny. It's got to set the tone. And so that was definitely, ironically, one of the last things we shot, and also kind of one of the last things that felt like we were just still trying to crack. But yeah, I think it ended up in a great place. This just another wonderful opportunity for more cool Robotnik tech. The very end of this, when his little round eggmobile comes out, that was another kind of moment I felt like would be a big sort of fan sort of enjoyment.
Well, these guys also, the Hornets are like...
Yeah, the Buzz Bombers.
Yeah.
There's so many great designs from the games, and getting to do our movie version and our movie aesthetic is always fun, but there's so much great material from the games, and we're just kind of riffing on it. But his eggmobile that kind of comes out at the end of the sequence, in the first film, it was more like a attack, a jet fighter, because it just needed to be threatening. It needed to chase you all around the world in that last sequence. So it being this little spherical orb thing just didn't have, I just think visually, it just wouldn't have felt as threatening. So, but with this, we were able to kind of go back to the original look of his eggmobile and just pay some homage.
Why is it that I feel like in video games, that eggmobile from the Sonic games looks like Dr. Wily's thing, also from Mega Man, which also looks like in the Super Mario Brothers, like the clown.
It's something very appealing. It comes down to, I think, the very fundamental principles in design. And a round shape is very balanced, very appealing. A sphere is very simple but very appealing.
This is what we talk about for the next hour and a half.
Fundamentals of design.
Oranges are great. Grapes are lovely. Things.
Oh, look, and that's just. A triangle is threatening, and that's why a Star Wars Star Destroyer is threatening. It's an angular object. It's a triangle. It's very graphic. Some very. They teach you all this at art school. Then
I know. I never went to art school. I graduated with psychology and anthropology degree from Union College.
Wow.
Union College, shout out. I didn't do any acting until the end of the college.
I'd say you're doing well.
We're doing fine.
But that stuff's good to fall back on, just in case.
Oh yeah, I've been analyzing you this entire time. If we missed an Easter egg, can you call it out? I love the little thingies. Sometimes I'll go online and look at the videos.
There's so many. There really
I know
are
there's
so many.
A billion.
And so many of them I couldn't even. Would get asked that question in interviews, like, what are some of your favorite Easter eggs? And so many of them involve spoilers, so I couldn't really
now go
into much detail. But now we can talk about it for sure.
Have we missed one already?
There's probably been a few, but the eggmobile, of course, it's coming out very, very soon here, and that's just.
Oh, that seems practical behind it. I'm sure you built the top.
Just the area where he comes out. Yeah. The rest, yes.
There you go.
His eggmobile. What was very cool about that in the games, it would always sort of plug in like modularly into like the his other attack things, his other mechs. It was kind of a cool design.
There's a bunch of different intros to this. I remember us sneaking around the side and
yes, and again,
building up who Wade was going to be.
There's multiple scenes. We kind of met Wade in the man cave and had got a little bit of exposition. Did the long claw thing, and then we would go away, and then we would come back, and it just felt like we were taking too long. We just really wanted Sonic and Tails to get off on the adventure, get on the mission. So yeah, it really, a lot of times this just comes down to tightening, streamlining the story, just so you're always moving forward at a nice pace.
I remember even this, we're like, maybe it's the moon that I remember that.
Yeah, and it was just like, you know what? It just could be, it's Sonic's kind of, that's kind of a fun callback. I mean, if you go and look at the first Sonic movie, the one thing I think we all agreed on is if we were going to get to make another Sonic film, we would love to bring in characters like Tails and Knuckles. And once you bring Knuckles in, suddenly you owe a Master Emerald story. And so on that original map in movie 1, that little bottom corner of the map, we just put a Master Emerald on there just to give us the tiniest little bit of setup for where we could go from there if we needed it. And it turns out we did need it.
Same VO artist for Longclaw?
Yes.
She was great. I remember that process of her doing it for the first one also. I think I did a record right after her once.
Yeah, no, it's wonderful to bring everyone back, and it's all, in a lot of ways, it is very much like a family, and you just enjoy working with people, and you just want to do more with them.
So people have seen this. If you're listening to director's commentary, we can spoil, like, people.
My dear Sonic.
Oh, wait, I guess.
You have a heart
I guess I won't break, whatever. But this is a great idea. I think one of the things sometimes in interviews, when we do press for this, Jeff and I do no less than 1 billion interviews in 100 different languages and stuff like that. But I think one of the things that I always talk about is that, oh man, look at the CG on that glove.
Yeah,
that was
really
crazy.
Great shot. I love this little scene.
It's so fun to be so close to. You know what? I've only seen the fully locked version twice. You've seen it how many times, do you think?
100? Many times. But not that many, like, all the way through, like, especially not in a theater, only because, again, working in the pandemic and not being able to sort of screen it with a full crowd and full audience. A lot of it was...
What was the premiere like? I only got to go to Family Day because I had to...
Oh, it was amazing.
It was awesome.
Wonderful.
Man,
Absolutely.
I hate that I couldn't be there.
Yeah, no, we missed you. You were there in spirit.
I sure was. I FaceTimed twice. FaceTime 2 different times.
Oh, no. I just came here to work.
Also, we just jumped over the Knuckles line of Wade's, which is one of the funniest things.
Yes.
He's so funny. He can sell anything.
Yeah. Yeah, we have such a great cast, and in a lot of ways, it's just it's a bummer because you just want to do as much as possible with everybody. I mean, you have a second movie and you're adding new characters, but you're also having fun with the characters you already know and love. It just grows. It grows and grows and grows. And it really...
By the way, Mean Bean is a reference already. That's Easter egg.
Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean machine.
Doctor, it's really you. You look different.
Papa's got a brand new stag.
There's a little thing that was here that made me laugh so hard. Maybe we should talk about it.
Because it's not there anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah, but people might feel left out.
Okay. Sometimes Jim does the funny something because I get to see all these edits while I'm recording. Sometimes you get to see like longer takes of things, and Jim just anytime he wants, he can be the funniest person in the world.
There's a lot of great deleted scenes between Robotnik and Stone, including a really funny sort of once the labs transformed, there was Lee Majou, who plays Agent Stone, talks about how he followed all of Robotnik's instructions to the letter in the event of his disappearance, right? So that like he was initiating some kind of protocol, like Robotnik disappeared, and so Stone's mission is to establish a safe house or a secret base and wait for his return. And it's great. None of this stuff is cut because we don't love it. It just all comes down to got to kind of fit in a certain box, and you just sometimes have to cut stuff.
That scene right there, he says latte with steamed Austrian goat milk, but a couple sentences before that, he almost says the same exact sentence, and I got nervous once. I was like, oh, his passcode, he gets so dangerously close to saying it all the time. Made me laugh. Top Gun reference?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a bunch of dudes playing volleyball. And...
Do you know what's so funny? Trying to play off James Marsden like he's a nerd. Like, he has the same body as all of those guys. Oh, yeah, and what's one of those guys is a cameo, right?
Yeah, Preston plays.
You good? All good. Fine. Hey, thanks for inviting me out to hang with you and your groomsmen. Good quality bonding.
You know, bro, those guys right there, they're way more than my groomsmen.
I don't know how hard doing handstand push-ups is, but I imagine it's incredibly hard. I've never attempted it. I never will.
You want it right now? Ready, go. 1, 2.
Oh my God, I broke my neck.
Still 2. I love that. James is enormous. James is so strong.
Hey, girls. How you doing? Oh, are those the wedding rings?
And this daughter is now CG because we couldn't get her back.
You have to freeze her in time at her age.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that. How very responsible of you. Except aren't there supposed to be 2 wedding rings?
Uh-oh.
Little
Uncle
setup
Tommy.
for later.
Watch this.
What's going on here?
That whole concept of the wedding and the rings getting mixed up was another thing that came into the picture very early, and it's kind of what you have to do. You kind of have to identify these things that you just really feel strongly about, and just say, no matter what, we've got to get here. You just have to commit to things. Otherwise, you just say, what if this, what if that? But the idea of Sonic being in trouble, needing to get a ring to get out of there, and it being switched up, and Tom having to interrupt Rachel's wedding just seemed like a really...
Was it always a wedding? It seems like you just need to get them away from Sonic for a week. Was it always a wedding at the beginning?
Yeah, actually, I think it was. Because we also love Natasha, love Rachel, and we're looking for a way to bring her back.
She just steals this movie. For 15 minutes, it just becomes a Natasha movie, and it's the funniest thing.
Yeah, she's so funny and so talented.
There's no way we're going to get any readings on this thing.
All right, and off to Siberia.
No. There's a light up ahead.
Now, you'd say that this was our Indiana Jones movie. What would you call the first one? Buddy comedy?
Yeah, road trip, buddy comedy.
Road trip, and now this one's kind of our Indiana Jones.
Oh, it's adventure, yeah. I mean, that's what's so great about the Sonic world. I mean, you look at all the different things, the mashup of genres, really. Or you have sci-fi, you have fantasy, you have action, adventure. I mean, you can really kind of do it all. I mean, we have a labyrinth and a giant robot and a snowboard chase and a I mean, we're really able to sort of mix and match
With
a
set
lot
pieces.
of fun set pieces and elements.
Now you promise there's always going to be a bar scene in every movie we do.
We've kind of set a precedent here.
This crushed me, by the way.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was coming until I did my record for it. And then the callback later on.
Mm-hmm.
This also, why?
Yeah, just getting a little abstract.
I loved
fun.
it. Loved it.
This is a really cool
Juice,
set.
please.
Do you think in the third one you'll do another version? Like it seems like they go to a place and order something in each movie. Do you think, like, would you keep heightening it?
I think we're gonna have to break the mold a little bit. I think we're
I don't
gonna
know, man.
have to throw people
Injections are how I
people
discovered
some
Maybe I can be the
curveballs.
waiter of the next one. Doesn't talk.
Yeah.
baseball field. Your energy
We'll
block
find a place for you.
is the weight of the whole planet. I saw
Just
you
gotta-
save your whole village from
Got your scheduling. You're a busy man.
I'm not doing anything. You just don't want me around you. You literally said I don't want you around.
that's a trick question. Sonic the Hedgehog prefers bubble bath.
Very adorable. These characters in
So
their little snow outfits.
Cute. And then there are action figures of this.
Yeah, they're little toys available at your
I had to come warn you.
local stores.
And they released sneakers this time, which was good. Although,
Yeah,
I don't
that
know
was
if they're
great.
Easy to get.
Great having merch. I'm out there grabbing it all.
You
Like-
text me all the time.
Absolutely.
When we went,
I like finding it in the wild. I don't want it
heaven.
brought to me. I want the thrill of asking the stock clerk
How
to
many
go in the
Happy
back and
Meals
bring
have you
and
bought?
come back with many.
My mom found out when she found out that they were selling them there. My mom found out you could go to McDonald's
and just request.
and just buy the toy.
That's just cheating. That's horrible. Absolutely terrible. You should be ashamed.
I ordered 2 Happy
You should have her
Meals.
return those. Put them in the Happy Meals of deserving people.
Mom, Joan, Foreman Schwartz, man, if she could figure out how to work director's commentary, that should be its own movie. If my mom could figure out how to get the director's commentary on something going, that would be unbelievable.
This ... thing was always, I think, gets a really great laugh. It's
Quick blink
really
by
funny
Knuckles in the
little
background to
Knuckles
show that it's really there. Here comes another one, I bet.
it's a long shot.
Yeah, he's got to blink.
This layer looked really great. Converted secret layer. Luke Freeborn, our production designer, does an amazing job with all these sets.
At home. The hedgehog has returned home. Falsa, which is Latin for wrongo. According to my worldwide network cell tower triangulation.
It's a cool set too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. The majestic
And a little reminiscent of the truck from the first film. You got the egg drones in there on their racks. Kind of nice to tie all his.
And look
Back
at him tapping
together.
his toe. Tapping his toe.
Yep.
Movie reference. Almost a Robot Sonic reference, but I know you're not going for it.
Tiny
Metal
magic
Sonic, if
hedgehog
you will.
Destroyed. Now let's begin.
Oh, because the red eyes.
Yeah.
Wait,
I like this line.
what about your minion, the gold milker?
The gold man.
There's no room on the ship for stone. I say we ditch him, ghost him, blow
Or Stone. He works so hard.
What a good guy, though.
Never
Huh?
gets
Is how I
never gets credit.
Jim would give you a bunch of different versions, also, right?
Oh yeah, he brings so many.
Now, what do you
So
think
many
they
ideas.
ordered? Cow tongue?
That is cow tongue
Stew.
Oh God!
because he asked for
How do you
beef
even
stew.
eat that?
I mean, it's an edible thing. It's kind of a form of steak. It's gross, but it is edible. I think the texture would be
Maybe they think it's my
a little
birthday.
gross.
Don't worry.
And how'd you get Santa Claus in this?
Siberian Santa Claus.
Yeah, do you see him? Give him a second. It's in the verse.
Explanation for whatever my friend said or did.
Oh, but first we got to do.
There he
back
is.
there. Yeah, the suspenders. Yeah, absolutely.
There it is. There's Santa. This was a picture.
Meow.
We were up there and we had
One of
different
those.
lines. and I
To be
said-
written, TBW. What are we gonna do?
Oh, we should tell the audience. TBW
yes.
is
You never want to see TBW show up on when you're an actor and you're there. You got the mic's high. You're ready to record. Ready for your first line, and TBW is all you're
And
greeted
there's
by.
and
And that
for
TBW
these
stands
movies,
for To Be Written.
And there's a line.
AKA, we got nothing.
And then
Which
Jeff
means, hey,
goes,
Ben,
all right, Ben,
time
go.
for you to be funny. Go.
We're looking for something different there. What are you looking for? I don't know. Go for it. So that was a moment where it's like we got to fill a lot
That's
of
my
times.
way of collaborating, Ben.
No,
It's
then
not
we
like
do.
a
By the
negative.
way, then we do collaborate, and then I feel like we find sometimes I'll pitch stuff, and then you'll say something, and then we'll find something beautiful.
Yep.
I don't mind those at all. I welcome those. We have a fun time
It's
in
a
that room.
blast. It's a discovery.
What's this guy's name?
The Bavanka champ.
Yeah, got it. Bavanka Champ. It is.
Da.
He's amazing.
Oh, we got so lucky. I mean, he's his dance ability, the physique, his look, everything about him is just perfect.
That tattoo of himself is so funny.
They're just any little opportunities for humor, just to make it our own and have a little more fun with it. I think we're always going to go for it.
Why is the top of my thing yellow?
What, your device?
No, maybe I was wrong. Maybe that was me, Ben, not seeing something right. Oh yeah, no, it was just the fire, I think. Cool glasses for that old guy. This is one of the scenes when people tell me they love the movie. They say that their kids went crazy for this scene.
Yes.
People love a dance-off, huh?
Oh yeah, and this is such a unique form of dancing, and it's just
And
you know
you
it can't.
choreographed this. You did this, right? This was you.
Not
You
me-
showed them.
Not me personally, no. It's just it's you're looking for ways to break up the scenes. I mean, it can't all be action. It can't all be chase. I mean, all that stuff we have many times over. So you're just looking for ways to give Sonic and Tails some time, to get to know each other, to go through some stuff, to be challenged by some things, but
to learn, to grow.
yeah, and become friends. And it can't just all be sort of while they're in peril. It's got to
Can we, for a moment, think about what this means? That means that all these people in this bar know the same choreographed dance and have just been waiting for someone to Bavanka them.
Okay, this is not going well.
Oh, the CG in this is great too. I see so many different versions when you guys are building it, so it's awesome to see.
Yeah, it really tends to come together at the very last. Sometimes a little close for comfort, but it does come together, and very proud of the look of them.
How many days did this scene take? This must have taken days.
This was the first week, the first 4 days, if I remember
it must
correctly.
be 4.
Yeah, this is the first week. All this. There's like 40, 45 extras, and it looks much larger.
This
on
crap.
film.
This killed me. This
Yeah.
killed me. Also, right then, you should have cut to the fish head on the floor still. Fish.
I told you. Sure.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I wish I think the Paramount Plus Knuckles series just follows that fish head and Knuckles.
Yeah.
Oh, well, how does it work for songs? Did you guys always pick this one, or you figured it out while you're?
It was very early. It was like, you know what? It's tough to beat. It really is.
And you had
It's just-
choreographers, because I saw the real people do some of this.
Oh yeah. No, for Sonic and Tails. Yeah, it's the last thing you want to do is do the animation version of TBW, and just say, hey, for a dance, just kind of figure it out. But this was a ton of fun, and the animators just all did an amazing job. And
This is one of the things that was taken away. I remember near the end of the movie, this still wasn't. So I will say this: you guys have to work your butts off to get this. Oh wait, that's a little Sonic Easter egg the way he just jumped.
yeah, the Sonic Adventure cover is when
Oh,
it
that's
goes
coming up
up. It
soon.
does it. Yes, when he
That's
does
coming up
that.
soon.
Yeah.
Dancers.
Oh, little MJ move.
And this, of course, the holograms is just really fun. Just a way to continue to build up the dance in fun ways.
That's the
And-
adventure.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. To be able to just visually make it more fun and complex, and so all these having tails.
Did it
create
ever happen
duplicates
in
and-
the game? No. Or the video or the cartoon, the hologram?
I believe it. I feel like there was maybe in one of the animated series something
Listen,
like
it's
that.
canon now if it wasn't
Yeah.
before.
But it's just it's fun having a character like Tails. He's a gadget guy. He can build anything. He can do anything. It just really is a nice compliment to Sonic, who's just all his speed and his personality, and Tails was all his wonderful technical ability to create
There's-
gags.
For me voicing this stuff, literally what happens is Jeff will play this scene, and I will then I'll watch exactly what's happening and fill up the space with words and stuff. And then they'll animate my mouth later. So like the yeah and blah and all that, here we go, blah, blah, blah. I get to see a rough of it, and we do it a bunch of times, and then you guys put my lips in after, right?
Yes. Well, the body performance happens first. So oftentimes because the dialogue will inform all the animation and all the choices
Yes,
they make
you have
with the body.
cameras on me as well. So anytime I record, there's 3 cameras on me for the animators.
Discovery Channel. And
Which you use or no?
It's all reference. It's all. I mean,
Do you just take that home and look at that for yourself, Jeff? It seems like you don't really use
It's
that.
on Reddit. There's a whole just.
It seems weird. Just me as a
There's
Alright.
a real demand. For it.
release
You'd be
the
surprised.
freaking
the Ben
the cut.
witness cam cut with the dots on your face.
Yeah, do you want to see what I look like during this whole movie? Release the cut. That's something nobody would be interested in.
only we could just motion capture and just slap it on there. But
We did that first one.
Well, it was referenced.
the
We never
face.
actually, the dots on the face.
Oh my
That
God!
really
When I
was-
found out you really didn't use that, and you
we were just
made
we
me
were just-
do
we were
that,
just torturing you.
it was.
I mean, it was
so-
just. Let's see how long he'll let us do this.
I was.
and you never said no.
Matrix tethered
You
it.
always
Matrix
were
tethered.
down for it. It's a credit to you. It's a
Anything
wonderful-
to make the movie better. I'm always down to. I feel like that's a fun thing about you as a captain. It's like we all have the idea of what would make the movie as good as it can be.
Yes, it's all about having fun, sharing ideas, making the best movie possible,
That's cute.
and enjoying what we're doing.
This is a cute
is
too.
wonderful. Yeah, another one of those moments where you're just like, we got to get this. We got to get this in there somewhere. The Tails, Sonic bonding.
So cute. Come on.
Yeah.
You telling me you're not going to go
Adorable.
"aw" during the movie thing? A lot of different lines for this one.
and then we gotta come back with a joke.
Big range.
Our
We have a situation.
You were the
our,
one to say we
crocheter, our skull and crossbones crochet grandmother. Got to bring her back. Make sure
This was
she's not
another
all
TWB.
bad.
You said fill this space up.
Uh-huh.
100% chance of adventure.
I pinpointed the coordinates.
God, Tails is strong.
yeah,
Now, okay, so we've seen 2 different locations so far, 3. So this is so now. Does someone film these plates, or is any
Yes.
of this
So
real?
So yes, so some of that exterior of the mountain, which is actually a glacier, my visual effects supervisor Ged Wright went off in a helicopter with a team of really
Wow.
talented people and just shot coverage
Where?
of the mountains.
Do you remember what country?
It's in BC,
Oh, wow.
and it was just these wonderful glaciers, really just stunning. I mean, they came back with so much great material, and it's great because once again, it just is reference for the visual effects team. to
This
build
is a
this
world
stuff.
that's built. This is all CG.
Yes.
So this is the
all
other thing
CG.
that you had to do in this movie, which you didn't have to do in the other. I'm basically just setting you up to talk every time. What you had to do is that you have scenes now that are 2 CG characters. In the other movie, it was very rare that it would be just Sonic, not in a world that
Right.
wasn't. You
It
know
was
what I mean?
very reality based, and so it was so fun to get to do more of what I think Sonic fans are probably hoping for, which is more of these kind of fantasy environments, these like temple ruins and stuff that just had a really cool mythology to it.
And something you have a lot of experience at Blur, and you created worlds like
Yeah,
that,
visual
before, and
effects,
Sonic worlds
absolutely.
at that.
Yeah, no, I love it. Love it. So we should talk about this just
Yo.
because it's such a big. So the Master Emerald and Cast Emerald of it all. We really wanted to do Supersonic at the end of the movie, but we're also doing a Knuckles Master Emerald story. So the question became, well, how do we kind of get everything we want without just overdoing exposition and just throwing too many things in there? So Sega actually, and Izuka-san and all our friends over at Sega came up with a really great solution, which is this idea of those Chaos Emeralds being sort of forged into this sort of all-powerful Master Emerald, and then that way we can sort of Master Emerald can be fractured later. The Chaos Emeralds come out, and then you've got your Supersonic.
Wait, this is something as well, right? The emblems you chose, or no?
Well, so these are the emblems that are seen on the map, and that's kind of like the cipher for how to activate the statue. We did actually,
Didn't we do an Easter egg of something there? Was it the PlayStation thingies or something? I forget what one of the versions. There was something when he played with it.
Oh, some of the imagery in the map itself
Oh,
has some great Easter eggs. Tyson does a wonderful job with all that. He's a man of many talents.
Tyson Hess, baby!
Yes,
If you're listening,
definitely.
Tyson Hess, play you Mario Kart this Sunday, baby.
But he did that map and put in all these great little Easter eggs and details.
Well,
really
one of the
delightful.
biggest things we have to talk about, Jeff, is compass. While
Oh, gosh.
recording, and there's video footage of this. I don't think that'll be.
This is too controversial. This is really, I don't know.
In the Bronx, where my dad's from the South Bronx, and then when I was born, we were in the North Bronx. We said compass. So I kept doing compass, and Jeff was like, "Hey Ben, you keep saying it wrong." I said, "Saying what wrong?" Saying compass, and he goes, "It's compass." And I go, "Really? My whole life I've been saying compass." And then we called my dad while recording, and I said, "Dad, say this word." And I said, COMPASS. And he goes, "Compass. What are we doing here?" And Jeff cracks up, and then I realized that I was just taught how to say it incorrectly, I guess.
You've gone your whole life without
My
being able to say compass.
Life.
Tragic.
And then you
Right.
said when Idris was doing it, he said compass too.
Yeah, I shouldn't
Richard.
have told you that because that's just going to reinforce the.
So if anybody's listening
Wrong
to director's
version.
commentary, please tell us how you say the word.
I wanted to go.
Compass.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure that wasn't important.
we got what we needed.
We got-
Come on.
So none of this is
Alright.
practical, correct?
No, all CG. Except for
That's cool.
Mr. Carey and his little eggmobile.
This is also amazing. When I saw this the first time, I was blown away.
Yeah.
I also love the silence of when he jumps off this.
Let's split up. You go
In the trailer, they took my dialogue from this and put it somewhere else. Here we go. I loved this.
Yeah. Once again,
Gorgeous. You have previs this so.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's such a big sequence, and you really want to plan it out and give yourself enough time to really make it great. But this again, like there was like 3 scenes that kind of set the tone for the movie. It was the Home Alone, the bank heist, and then this, which we just knew we wanted to have a big, awesome set piece and just go bigger than anything in the first film, and just give our fans some great action, great Sonic action.
This is another one where I would watch and you would do like I just react to it. So I would just react to it while we're going down and all the sounds and all the one-offs.
Give us all kinds of great stuff.
And like a billion jokes.
Then
and
plug in. We could plug it in wherever. Just kind of give us a kit, sort of or just a grab bag of
This is another one
great
we
stuff.
did a lot. We played with this a long time.
This last little piece came in pretty late in the process.
Oh, yeah, explain this.
Well, we realized we didn't have like a bullet time, like a fun Sonic bullet time moment. And so this kind of became a little bit of a callback to the top of the Transamerica building in the first film, when Sonic is just all personality. He's just goofing around because it's all so easy.
Pew, pew, pew. I love
and down to that, and the pew pew pew, of course, is a callback to him on the Transamerica building.
But that's right. I remember there's a couple things here. We'll point out when it happened where you're like, yeah, we need. Someone's like, yeah, we need a. We were talking, and then you're like, you guys need a slow motion thing, right, to show the speed and how blah blah blah. And I had no idea where you guys were going to put it, and I thought it was so smart to put it there. I loved that when I saw it in theaters.
Yeah, that was a fun way of just ending. We needed to get rid of all those drones in kind of a singular, splashy kind of moment. And so just having him.
That.
Yeah, no.
There's another moment when Knuckles. When we get to it, when Knuckles, Tails, and Sonic are together. You guys built that out beautifully too, and that wasn't there at the beginning.
Yep. Them all fighting together. Another thing we definitely felt like we owed.
You mock me?
All right, a little Knuckles backstory coming up.
Nothing about me, Hedgehog.
Well, I know you echidnas have a habit of showing
There,
up
in an earlier draft of the script, this actually came much later in the movie. It came after they fought in the temple in the Emerald Chamber, and were then had their first breakthrough in the relationship. And Knuckles was talking about his backstory. We just realized it was too late in the movie. Like, we needed you to kind of like understand who Knuckles is, and be rooting for him, and rooting for him to kind of become a good guy and to turn. So we moved it up here, and it just felt much better. It just felt like you had more information.
What do you
more
think?
reason to root for him?
What do you think of my pitch of a Muppet Babies type Sonic show where it's just the Sonic Babies? So it's Knuckles Baby, and then Sonic Baby and Tails Baby. You're telling me that people look at that. You're telling me you don't want to see those people together?
Yeah.
What are you, crazy, Jeff?
It's a great idea.
I would sing the song, but I've been told legally.
No singing.
I mean, I know the whole Muppet Baby song. I know you do too. Jeff and I have very similar tastes as humans.
We do.
So all the references that any Simpsons reference I can use, it's a very exciting thing when you meet a creative person that loves the same thing as you.
We shared loves, yes.
That was another time when he passed, and then you said, all right, let's end the movie there, credits.
Come on, wake up.
Another opportunity to cut it off. Cliffhanger ending. I don't know what that would put us running time wise, but
57 minutes and 55 seconds.
Come back next week for thrilling conclusion of Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Oh, no. No. Okay, we're in real trouble here. Come on, Tails. I need you to fly us out of here. Time to wake up.
Makes me very excited when I can see that Sonic speaks exactly like I do. Like, no. And now kids get to think that just makes me so happy.
Yeah, it just makes it feel very real. It's just authentic.
Sonic has a very Jewish New York cadence. No. And let me say for the 100th time that every movie I try to get the phrase in Hachi Machi from the critic in the 90s. And every movie you tell me I can't.
Now
literally.
It's at least in the commentary. It's in the movie in one.
No, it doesn't count.
It doesn't count? Okay.
I'm telling you right now, if I don't get to do it for the third film, if he doesn't say Hachi Machi, if you guys...
On camera.
Yes.
Okay.
If you guys could ever see the amount of footage we film and see the amount of times I try to sneak in Hachi Machi, I'm not even doing a bit. And every time Jeff goes, It's not going to happen, buddy. Great reference.
Yep.
Song
another
from the
Easter
Sonic
egg.
video game. This used to be many more phone calls, remember?
Yes.
I'm happy that it
And-
got, I think you guys saved time everywhere you could. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
So help me, Thomas.
Original runtime of this movie was 4 hours and 45 minutes. That's not true.
Okay, sorry.
We were very, very, very efficient in our storytelling, but we did have to cut some stuff that we did love.
Do you already have ideas for the third?
Uh,
I know general ideas, but do you have are you like, okay, these things have to happen or no?
ask me again when at the end credits when a certain mystery character shows up.
I need
You got it.
I gave you to save me.
When Borat shows up,
Big the cat.
we ended this whole thing with Borat.
So picture this.
So, by the way, doing FaceTime like footage is actually really difficult because you owe a lot. You owe Sonic's little FaceTime call, right? The POV. Then you have the CG of his hand holding the phone. You have James's footage. It's actually very complicated.
Oh God.
There's a lot of it in this little moment. It was a lot of work. So hopefully no extensive FaceTime calls in the future.
You don't
So
want
it's a
that.
It
big
looks
no- big
awesome.
no.
Dude, Tom, I very
This was a fun scene to do too.
Yeah.
These are fun ones that we can really play with.
I got this.
Oh, you're right. And his hand, you're right. There's so much.
Yeah. It's just layer on layer on layer.
Everything okay, bud?
My question, which you can answer in 30 seconds, was there real snow in Hawaii?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Really?
Absolutely. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was like kind of they had these big blocks of ice. They basically threw them in kind of a wood chippery machine, and then they would just spray it on top of. There's a base of styrofoam and wood just to build up, so you could not use as much snow as you'd need to make it look as big as we needed. Just kind of the top layer was all snow.
Oh, that's interesting.
But yeah, it was actually it was tricky because it was slippery and because it melted very fast.
And you
It was
didn't
very
go
hot
with,
outside.
You didn't go with my pitch of Arnold Schwarzenegger coming as Mr. Freeze, saying "Ice to meet you," and then spraying everybody with snow. You said that didn't make sense for this film.
No, but maybe right after you say Hachimachi next one. See, look at that. That's the real
Hachimachi.
deal.
Hey,
That is
just so
real
you guys
snow.
know what it would have sounded like. Machi. So get ready for the third one.
I
That's
think
gonna
everyone's
be the-
instantly on my side. That should never be in a Sonic movie ever. Just been voted down.
No way.
Yeah.
Listen. Whoever hashtag Hachimachi HATCHIMATCHI.
Robotnik is back on Earth and he's after a magic emerald.
This is another one we did a lot of times.
We need to get it back or the world is doomed. Help!
As many as it takes. That's what Jeff and I say. Not when you're filming. Only with me.
No, that's the fun of working with CG characters in animation. You can always
Get a
have the
couple
ability
shots.
to tweak it a little more and change the.
He shocked me for real for that, by the way. Jeff came around and shocked me for real so we can get the real.
Was it that or the underwater bubble noises that you said was the dumbest you've ever felt in a recording booth? I think it was the shocking. I think the shocking was you just for whatever reason you just seemed really embarrassed.
When you
making,
see, I've been doing voiceover since 2005 for TV. If you, I actually do the things. If I'm running, I'm pretending to run. If I'm being shocked, I shake my body. So I look very silly when I do it. But it seems to be working okay.
Normally, you're just not self-conscious about anything. I was surprised. You really seemed hesitant.
Yeah. What was it? The bubble thing?
I think it was. They were both. I think there was quite a bit of hesitation both times.
Wow.
I hope I don't have to see it again. It's the side of you I'd never seen before.
This guy, I just did a movie called Renfield, and that guy came up to me and goes, "I played the priest in Sonic 2."
Gets such a wonderful response from the audience when he
It's
opens
so
that
funny.
Bible. Yeah, it's a great little prop.
What?
Rachel, look, listen to me.
Gun is our little introduction of Gun.
Oh yeah.
Sonic
explain
universe.
Explain people the
Guardian
the
unit
backstory
of
of the-
nations.
Yep.
Well, I mean, for the purposes of our movie, I mean, it's kind of woven into the Sonic mythology in a lot of different ways. But we sort of saw the events of the first movie as a good reason for its formation after Sonic and Robotnik flew all over San Francisco and all over the world and just kind of created a lot of collateral damage that the government would respond by creating an agency intended to deal with it.
This guy's still amazing.
Yeah, Tom Butler is Commander Walters, a wonderful actor, very lovely man. Great fun to work with.
He must have so much fun on set, huh?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna explain to me what the hell is going on here.
After the events in San Francisco, a global
Natasha's
task
so
force was created,
funny.
devoted to protecting
Yeah,
our-
Chica's
Chica's
amazing.
wonderful. Oh, the two of them. I mean,
Them
it's-
together, that's a show I would watch.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Them kicking butt.
Yep.
G-U-N.
Sisters.
Gun, yeah.
What about protecting our planet from Dr. Robotnik?
God, she's in a wedding dress this whole time.
Yep.
That's gotta
And standing on a giant pile of melting ice. I mean,
Oh.
it's not easy.
Heroes.
Sounds like Robotnik might be back in play.
That made me laugh.
I want him found immediately. And cancel my 5 o'clock at the Olive Garden.
Another Olive Garden reference.
Yeah.
We never got $1 from him. Yet we keep
Don't
referencing.
tell them that.
We're going to keep referencing until Jeff gets one free meal. That's what it's all about. Man, if you don't get a card for lifetime breadsticks or whatever.
That's where we should go after the record. Let's go to Olive Garden and tell them who we are. Say, what are you going to give us? You're going
The
to comp
first
us.
time saying who we are does something. We can't even go to Sonic, the like fast food store. or
Yes,
anything.
it's true.
Oh yeah, one
Or we
of the
go to
things.
McDonald's, get some Happy Meals.
But by the way,
Get Supersonic.
the one thing I try to do in these, and I think the great thing that Pat and Josh and John do, I think it's important to hear Sonic have dramatic moments when the stakes. I remember even Jeff, when you were directing me, we're like, all right, the stakes are real here. Let's make sure people can feel the stakes and feel Sonic is scared for Tails. And so it was always while going through it, we did the movie a little bit more dramatic, then we cut through and we added jokes, and then we lightened some of it. But I love the idea that we go back and forth between dramatic moments and emotion, real emotion, and then go into lightness. And I think one of the things that Sonic does is he's a heart-forward character who loves, like really cares about things. But also when he has big situations, he tackles them with jokes. That's how his confidence allows him to do whatever. So I love the idea that we have those moments where you really see him being worried for Tails, and in these moments where you really see him wanting to kick butt, and then the other moments, majority of the moments where he's like, this is cake, I got this, let's do this.
Yeah, it's fun, that confidence that's just so synonymous with the character, but it's if he's joking about everything, then nothing has stakes, nothing's serious. So it's great to identify those moments when he really does need to be nervous or apprehensive or worried or fearful or what. Otherwise you don't.
How'd you do that?
It's a wire.
Come back down, right?
Just lift it up, and then he took visual effects and made it look like he was flying a little further, but just stunt rigging. Just lifted him up. Old school.
Take a vapor ride? Watch your back, sis. Okay.
I love this little.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
They crush this movie.
Yeah,
Chica's an
great.
action star too.
Oh, 100%.
She's just an action
great,
star.
It's great to see them get to do some action. It's fun with the action. Get in the mix more.
Okay.
Four Seasons reference.
Tails, crafty little fox. Never know what he's.
Does he have a lot of weapons in the video games?
Yeah, he's an inventor. He's got all kinds of little gadgets and gizmos.
Great line read.
Ice sculpture. There was a cake topper that was really fun too. I think Natasha actually took it home.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was cool. It was painted, and you didn't need shots of both the ice sculpture and a cake topper. They just were basically the same thing. So
To a perfectly executed operation.
but that guy's okay.
Sir, we're under attack.
A long fall.
Great song choice.
Yeah.
Audience went bananas in theater for this. I died at this when I saw it for the first time. I literally think I called you and was like, that's unbelievable, the entrance that you give Natasha.
Now that I have to mention my incredible editing team, Jim May and Kenny Krause.
Oh, we love Jim and
They're
Kenny.
wonderful.
I get to
the
talk
whole
to them all the time.
The whole team is just incredible. But yeah, these guys just really just did an incredible job.
And did Jim edit the first one?
No.
No. That's amazing. How'd you get that effect? That's not real, is it?
It is. It's just green screen. I mean, that's a real stunt golf cart, and with pyrotechnics and all that stuff.
That's
Just
real. That's
all that. Yeah, all that. It's all real. And then we just shot her separately, green screen, and then just composited together.
That's how when they do those bad guys don't look in explosions things, that's how they do it.
You no good.
Low down.
Dirty.
Rachel, just
Oh,
listen.
she's so good.
What kind of twisted sicko tricked someone?
How much more? So what is it like because I don't get to be on set, for the people that are coming in for the second film that weren't for the first one, Like, were they pumped? Like, did Idris know about the first movie? Did Shamar know about the first movie?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, it's just kind of talking them through what we're doing in number 2 and getting them excited and getting them all the information they need to do their thing, to do their.
Now, does it get harder for you because now we have so many characters, and the third one we're gonna have even more characters? Now, how do you even figure out how to fill up a 110-page script or 90? You know what I mean? So many things you have to cover.
You write more than you need. I mean, don't go too far, don't go overboard, but then you at least have options editorially. I mean, if you shoot a little bit more footage than you think you're going to need, and then you can kind of really pare it down and figure out what's necessary to tell a story. Yeah, Shamar, this whole electrocution.
Good.
See, he did it on camera. I mean, he really went for it. That's why coming back to your electrocution moment where you were.
Electrocution
He went for it, nailed it.
Bubbles is
Okay.
Electrocution I've done many times. Think about how many animated characters have been electrocuted in my time. I think someone said it was 350 episodes of animated television. I've been electrocuted plenty of times. But Bubbles, I don't think.
See, there you're doing it. It's
Rachel.
What a shot, Hawaii, man.
Yeah, it's hard to have a bad shot. You got.
I'll find one. I'll
scenery
find
like
one.
that.
But that all changed when you walked in.
How's Shamar in such great shape?
And I ended up breaking the first rule of
A lot of volleyball, power yoga, a lot of push-up, handstand push-ups. Of course, got to bring in the biplane one more time.
Good kiss. Way to go, everybody.
Yeah, no, it's a very, very sweet moment. And now back to Sonic.
Maddie!
We're busting out of here.
There was a very nice scene here, kind of heart-to-heart between Sonic.
Oh
and James
yeah, what was that?
Yeah, it was just Sonic kind of admitting he'd screwed up, and James' character just talking him through it and trying to.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was very nice. It just felt a little too early tonally. It almost felt like a low point.
I think also one of the discussions that you had was the idea of themes and making sure we're hitting the main theme as much as we can so people can follow along with it, which I think you did a great job with. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Where was this shot?
On a soundstage, on a piece of styrofoam, carved styrofoam. And
did you build the maze?
Yeah, the labyrinth.
Oh,
yeah. That was a really cool set. Yeah,
can't wait to be invited one day.
That's the best. I mean, just walking onto a set like that, and just instantly you're just there, and it's just so it feels like movie magic. It's just so cool. I was excited that we got to do the Labyrinth Zone because
so cool.
It's Sonic 1, not Sonic 2, but it just wouldn't have made sense in Sonic 1. It was a road trip. There was no way to get an ancient labyrinth into that movie, but it just felt so iconic, and it just really felt like something that would be fun to do.
How do we put the casino zone?
Casino night, yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
There's
also
many cool
a movie version in Sonic Mania. There's an incredible movie level.
Yes. There's so many. I mean, over the 30 years of this character, there's been so many great zones, so much great imagery, so much to be inspired by. It's the best problem to have. That there's so much great material out there.
This is Sonic still thinking that he can do everything by himself.
Yeah.
He hasn't learned yet.
Still making mistakes. Same mistake.
It's got to be hundreds of miles away.
All right. Huddle up. Let's figure out a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Together.
There's no time for that. I'm the only one that can get there fast enough.
Sonic, this is way too big for you to do by yourself.
You see that little fox over there? He came all the way across the universe to meet his hero. And what did his hero do? I practically got him killed.
I
know what?
love
You were right.
doing this stuff.
My moment came, and I blew it. I'm no hero.
And then imagine me doing that 25 times in a row.
And then we use the one you did the first time. That's usually how it works. You do it 30 times, you're like, you know what? That first one sounded pretty good. It's usually the first or the last, in my experience.
Yeah, I think
it's either we had it right off the start, or I somehow managed to direct you to a place where it was better than your first instinct.
But all the ones in between are garbage.
We just delete them. We don't even go.
Jim has them in a little file.
No, it's fun to go back through and.
Do you ever use any of my stuff from the first one and this one? Like, because you have a library?
It's not as organized as the libraries as you might think. I mean, every now and then we would go back if there's something specific we know we wanted to use. Case in point, that the that Robotnik delivers when he's blasted off the mushroom at the beginning of the movie is the same yell of when he sees Sonic for the first time in the kitchen at the Wachowski house.
Oh.
It's such a big, fun, over-the-top yell, and we sort of put it in just as a temp, and just figured, oh, maybe we would need to re-record this. But then Jim saw it and heard it and was like, I like that a lot. And we're like, yeah, we do too. So
what are
great.
what are the ideas of these outfits? Is there something there that I don't know?
There's some fun little Easter eggs. There's there's a French maid, and that one they just went by is a very
huge
faithful
one, yes.
Robotnik outfit.
This is
and then this is
Oh my God!
it's got.
You got rubber hands. No, they're gloves.
What? I don't want to get.
Got it.
Well, it's a very arch design.
But the one
Classic
before it is
supervillain.
the bigger.
Like you just finished.
Bigger
Yeah,
Robotnik.
absolutely. The kind of more.
Was this improv?
Some of it. The hand waving with the like you just finished a big musical number. Yes, that was. Yeah, these guys did a great job. Really funny. Okay, big ocean run. Another scene. We're just like, Sonic's biggest fear. Got to confront it.
Indiana Jones reference that we popped in.
Yeah, snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
You can do
It
this.
just really lent itself to some really cool imagery. Really movie stuff.
Ooh, I get to say my catchphrase, but in a whole different cadence.
Yeah.
This looks so cool.
Yeah,
Trailer moment.
absolutely.
Everybody runs like Naruto. Naruto. Which one is it?
I
Has been.
it's a cool shot.
I think it's Naruto. Going. Credits.
Still going.
Another time where the movie's gonna end.
Yeah.
Oh, this was a fun one. We call these efforts. I come in for a day of just efforts, yelling, screaming.
Is it over? Oh, he's okay.
Another Sonic reference when we see a little hermit crab. Little crab. Those are all over the video games. And then I said, why don't we just do a Castaway movie? And you said, no, we got to finish this one.
This was fun. We purposefully withheld the reveal of the temple when Robotnik and Knuckles were there so that you could see it for the first time. The audience experiences through
So
Sonic.
cool.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is a real set. It's a real corridor. It was so cool. All those the crystals, all that is lit up, and they just look great. I mean, again, just a real credit to the production design. Luke Freeborn, my production designer, and his whole team, whole art department. I mean, this is all just fantastic. A dream come true. This is so it's a love letter to Raiders and any of that fun Indiana Jones adventure. I mean, I just love it.
It was amazing. Make room for Daddy is amazing. I love him.
Tuntu, wait, we're still bipedals.
Yeah, it's I could have filmed in here for
This slow motion
couple
shot was
weeks.
amazing, Jeff.
Yes, the guillotine.
I've solved it. There's
He's
a booby
so
trap every
good.
7 seconds.
Phantom?
It didn't need to be that slow. It was slow, but it wasn't Phantom slow. Phantom slow is
A
like
little early.
crazy slow.
So glad it didn't cut off my mustache.
Oh, you got that one in, Jeff.
Hey, little
Yeah.
wrecking ball.
Gotta have some stuff in there
I
for the
know you're
adults.
trying to get your emerald on, but can we be a little bit more mindful of our surroundings?
But yeah, really great looking set.
Gorgeous set. Remember that show, Something of the Hidden Temple, when we were kids? Secrets of the Hidden Temple?
Oh, yes,
You
yes,
play,
yes,
like
yes,
video
yes,
games.
yes,
Like the last
yes,
part was.
yes. Yep.
That's
That's
harder.
Anyway, I'll keep
So-
referencing things that people are watching.
So I will say the owl, that little owl face that appears in the Labyrinth Zone
Mhm.
in first Sonic, that really is when we thought about we need Sonic to have some kind of guardian in the first movie. It was like, well, what do we give him? We didn't want to open the door to sort of the biological parents. So Longclaw being an owl, and then that decision was made based off that imagery from the Labyrinth Zone.
Wow.
Yeah,
And that
was
my
kind of our
colorless line?
mythology. Yeah.
See what you got.
There was
another
different
late
versions of
entry.
this.
Definitely a TBW.
That was
on that
definite
one.
TBW.
Maybe the biggest TBW we've ever done.
Yeah, and then ended up working well.
Yeah.
So this one, I remember Sonic used to go one way, and then he failed, and then he goes the other way. Remember that?
There was more to the initial beat. We see there was 3 doors in that first moment before he actually runs at super speed into the corridor. There were 3 options, and he basically went left, and it went badly. He went right and went badly, and then he basically, through process of elimination, went forward.
Yes, I remember doing a whole thing for that, and it was gorgeous.
It was fun. Oh, it was great. It was like a breakaway floor,
So
with
why do you take that?
spikes,
Just too much.
just time. Yeah, it's like all these little things that might have been 25 seconds, but it's 25 seconds here, it's a minute there, and it just adds up, and it just really, unfortunately, makes the movie. It just grows the movie. So yeah, again, it's always painful, it's always hard, but you got to do it. Got to make some cuts.
Who's doing Idris's line? Scott too?
Yes.
Wow, he's
Yes.
amazing. Does he change his voice? For
He does. He does. He tries to deliver it in a little bit more of the cadence and performance of the character.
So was he giving you an Idris? Was he giving you Knuckles performance before Idris even tried it? Yeah.
Yes, and we just kind of had an idea,
Similar?
a general idea. Well, yeah, something that's very burly, very serious, very stoic, just so Jim could have something to play off.
Nailed it.
Callback, and a reference to DuckTales. It's a DuckTales reference. Do you know sometimes they do references that you don't even know about?
Hey, you're just sneaking in there.
Yep.
Except for Hachimachi, you've already put that one on.
Sonic
It's officially
3.
on my radar.
Sonic 3's
It'll
name should be
never
Sonic 3
happen.
Hachimachi.
Not on my watch.
If anybody's listening to this, please make a note of Hachimachi. I think
You're gonna start a movement. It's gonna be like a social media campaign.
From a
hashtag Hachimachi.
From a show that only got 1 season or 2 seasons and got canceled.
Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh.
This is what we're waiting for,
This
baby.
is what we're waiting for. Just cut them loose. Let them go at it. So
It's like
great.
Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah. I mean, 2 superpowered little characters just going at it.
The Echidna is taking no prisoners today.
And also, you finally get to see Sonic kick some butt.
Yes. Yes.
And maybe he can take him down.
Just visually, it's just so having these characters, all this electricity, and it's just so dynamic. And there's just, it's hard to not just overdo it and just want to keep going. It's so fun to choreograph.
By the way, water. Sonic is in water right now, but I think it's very shallow water.
Yeah, it's waterfall. Love this.
Great.
Yeah.
And the music.
Yeah. Sonic's getting the upper hand. Oh,
I love this. This is when you start to realize, like, oh my God, this movie's gonna go for it. It's like, oh, we're doing a Marvel movie
Yeah. Oh yeah.
because it doesn't
Not holding
stop.
back.
From this
Yeah.
labyrinth zone
It
all the way
is.
to the end.
It
It's
is.
never.
We are-
It is relentless. It's so good. That was fun. Also, sometimes Jeff will give me notes like, so that note was probably. I'll think about it and I'll pass. And then Jeff will be like, you know what? Give a pause between each one, so we feel like you're like. There's a lot of little efforty things too, or like, you know, pretend you're about to jump on this line or something like that. That really pays off in the end. That's got to be Jim.
Oh yeah.
There's no way.
100%.
Say goodbye, Hedgehog.
I mean, you've lost every fight in this movie, really.
No.
I mean, the backyard, the snowboard battle.
No.
The emerald.
Lost
I don't
every
beat
fight,
anybody.
man.
Who do you take me for?
Just look.
Wait! That wasn't the deal! Oh, you poor, naive creature. It's not your fault.
Master Emerald typically is much larger than how we've depicted it in the movie, but just for logistics of people needing to carry it or interact with it, it needed to be a little smaller. So, but yeah, normally it's quite large. We had to make a few adjustments.
But the Master Emerald in the thing is still the combination of all the different emeralds, no? I know you have to collect them all in order to get, correct?
Well, no, the Chaos Emeralds and the Master Emerald are 2 completely separate things, and they're actually meant to kind of balance.
Oh,
each
so the
other.
Chaos Emerald does not turn into the Master
There's 7. In the games, they're completely separate.
Yes,
What
that-
I was saying
I know
earlier
they're
is we actually
different
combined
colors.
them all into the Master Emerald is its own thing.
Yes.
And then the 7 Chaos Emeralds are their kind of own thing.
Oh, interesting.
And so for the movie, we had to put the Chaos Emeralds inside the Master Emerald, so the whole movie could be about, oh my gosh, everyone's trying to get the Master Emerald. But then, in the kind of climatic moment at the end, we could have the Chaos Emeralds help Sonic go supersonic, because that's just the way it works.
And in the video game, when you're playing it, it's so difficult in those first couple to get those frickin'...
It's incredibly difficult.
It's so hard. Every time before one of our movies comes out, I beat a Sonic game before I do press. So the first one I beat 1 and 2. And
Are you doing it on the where you can save your progress? Because I can't imagine being able to do it otherwise. It would be so difficult. Because on the new, like the little Genesis Mini, you can actually save your progress as you play.
I did do both of the Genesis Mini, and then Sonic Mania. I didn't do save progress on Sonic Mania though, which was so annoying.
Yeah, that I don't think you can do that. It's only on
and I beat
Genesis
that one for
Mini.
this.
It's impressive. Bubbles. Believe me when I say we were tempted to try to do the music. The music would be, it's just in terms of the movie moment, it just didn't quite work. We just kind of kept the orchestral, the drama, but we definitely had the conversation, and we're always looking for those little opportunities to.
Hey, do Sonic's gloves get wet? Like, we never see wet gloves.
I think they look wet when they're on the beach after this.
Maybe.
Let's wait and see. Hopefully I'm right. Otherwise,
Great CG.
Trouble.
Great CG. Gorgeous shot. Shape of Water reference.
The Shape of Knuckles.
This was, by the way, you're about to see another scene that was really beefed up later.
Yes.
This wasn't here. I remember you and Tyson and all those guys rewrote and...
Yeah. No, Tyson really deserves credit on this one. He really came up with this sand.
So explain to people
fight.
what happened here, because this didn't exist, but why did you add this here?
Well, there was it was a conversation. There was a moment where they were both exhausted from fighting, and talking, having a heart-to-heart, realizing that they're more similar than they are different. But this little continuation of them kind of being immature and childish and fighting in this petty way with sand it was a great way to connect it to what we just seen in the battle inside the temple. It was just funny and charming, and so it was a great ad.
I loved this, and it also makes you feel like you can see the heart in both of them, and also it feels like a moment where both of them could have said Hachi Machi at the same time. I'm not going to tell you how to do your job, because I feel like the audience feels like there's not enough Hachi Machis.
But yeah, I really love how this scene turned out.
Gorgeous. And now you get to see Tails in his plane.
Yeah.
That sly little fox! Come on, Knucklehead.
The only thing harder than a wet hedgehog in a rowboat is a wet hedgehog with sand on a beach.
Next to a wet sanded echidna.
How did you move forward despite failing again and again?
This is cute.
Yeah. Idris really loved all the little comedic opportunities with Knuckles. I mean, we knew we were going to get some really great, dramatic, sort of brawler, tough guy stuff, but he was always wanting to find those little opportunities for humor, and he just really crushed it.
Ow, 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 ow! Are you kidding me with that handshake?
Mm-hmm. This is
these two are great. Yeah, it was so fun.
I'd watch these two in a show together all day.
Tell me what I want to know.
So, Adam,
And I am asking you.
I miss him. He lives in New York now.
Oh. No visual effects in these shots. There's like 5 shots in this movie that don't have visual effects, and
how nice!
You're looking at them. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. I'm like, nothing. What you see is what you get. People could make entire movies this way.
Wow.
No, it was really fun.
Do you think you're, although you're
so talented,
you're already playing with a different film, of course, but does doing this make you want to take a step away from CG for a little bit, or no? It's your wheelhouse so much. You spent so much of your life in it.
I mean, it really just comes down to the stories and what the nature of the projects is. But I just love, the first 15 years of my life was doing animation, visual effects, and to be able to work on movies like this and at this level, and it's just the best.
Jim talked about this exact thing in interviews when I was hanging out with him. This was an idea he had, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He loved the way you animated it.
He really wanted to come back altered, right? Robotnik's got the ultimate power in the universe. Something's got to be different. Lots of things have to be different, just the way he's performing.
Hi.
I can smell.
So the snack plate is a callback once again to something that's no longer in the movie. I think it's still funny.
In the garage.
But in the garage, yes. Wade's mother gave them off camera. We came back to the garage and they all had snack plates that Wade's mom had given them. And so that joke was actually a callback to earlier in the film. But sometimes that happens. Sometimes you kind of accidentally have to break stuff, and
Yeah, no, I didn't.
but it's still funny.
Because he was in the chair, so I didn't. Okay, sir.
We have a problem.
We got real comfortable with everything. I remember when I was filming Space Force. I was filming something while you guys were filming this, and I was so curious what was happening, and like I would check in with you or James, and then slowly pictures of this scene came out on the internet, and I was like, oh, it looks like they're having fun. This scene of Jim flying, and then
Yeah.
Knuckles was out there for a second.
Yeah. Oh, it's great just to be out there on a location. And a lot of the military hardware was real. I mean, people were taking pictures of it. It had the gun logos. And I think it got people excited about what we were doing, where we were going. Gun helicopter. It's an all CG helicopter.
It has to be.
Yeah.
Also, when it gets taken apart. Now it's real.
Yes.
Commander,
Status report.
Robotnik is in there with Stone and a hostage. Possibly
Fake,
Local PD.
fake blade, but real helicopter, right?
Yes, correct.
Local PD.
God, this is
Good eye.
Trouble. Wade.
Wade. This is what
Just
was
a-
on the internet.
Yeah, just anything we could do to make things a little stranger, a little weirder, a little more fun. Having Robotnik float out just felt right.
Rocking that new spring collection, I see.
Great line.
Well, if it isn't the pastry king.
The Donut Lord. You know, a real genius would remember the name of the guy who helped kick your butt off this planet, and I'll do it again if you mess with Green Hills.
Congratulations on your so temporary sense of superiority.
You're finished, Robotnik. We've taken everything. Your lab, your drones, your funding. Let's see how big of a man you are without your silly little robots.
Credits.
Would you like to see how big a man I can be?
Shouldn't antagonize him.
And you took apart a tank in real time for this. That was you.
Time. Yep. Movie
Magnet.
magic. Movie magic. It's all magnets.
To the next level, new norm. That's a Jim Carrey thing.
Yeah.
That's the shot that I saw online.
Yes.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then I think I texted and was like, this is amazing. And then someone said, that shouldn't be out.
It's hard to keep people
No, when
from
Jim
looking at
Carrey's
the
flying
man
into-
floating up. It's hard to tell them to look away. Pay no attention to the man in black hovering above your town.
That wasn't Lee, was it?
Yes.
He got pulled for real?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yep.
love him.
He's up for anything. He's
I
all
love
about it. The train thing was cool. We were just there location scouting and walking around the town, and the train siren. I was like, oh, what if we put a train in this whole deconstruction sequence? And inspiration was right there.
Who do you think's a better inventor, Robotnik or Tails?
That's an excellent question.
Can you answer it?
I wouldn't even venture a guess. I mean,
Wow.
Robotnik's.
Who's faster, the Flash or Sonic the Hedgehog? I get these questions all the time.
We did have a scene between Tails and Robotnik that didn't make it. It was in the ice, the snowboard chase. There was a moment where they were in an ice cavern and Robotnik was getting away with the compass, and then Tails caught up to him and was kind of battling him. Just they're always trying to look for ways to mix and match the characters so that they're like interacting with each other with different characters, just to mix it up a little bit. But ultimately, and once again, it was just more action than we needed, and we just decided to trim it.
His pump up speech started as a TB Dubs when it was him falling off, and then we found that beautiful little moment like, okay, you do this and you're gone.
Yeah.
And we had like 20 different versions of that. This is awesome.
Yeah.
I love this when I saw this first time.
The idea of just being free floating and being, I mean, it was all Jim. He's like, put me in a harness. I want to be able to move.
God, you know how uncomfortable those things are?
Yeah. No, he went for it. Looks great. But
He's
just
great.
love the idea of him as like the Tesla coil, just the center, the power source of this giant robot. Just felt like a really great visual.
Man, I loved this beat.
Yeah.
When I saw this for the first time, I could not believe it. And this is a direct takeoff of Sonic 2?
Well, yeah, they're the Death Egg robot, the end of Sonic 2. I mean, we just went way, way bigger with it. I mean, the scale is 10 times what it is in the game, but it's just such a iconic design. I mean, it has so much personality. So we just built off that and just went a little bigger for for purposes of doing a big movie.
And didn't give as many spiky hand things. That was the worst. That character's so hard in that game.
Yeah.
Supposed to beat this thing.
This was the beat.
Need a plan.
Yeah.
Knuckles, use your strength to jump off the plane. Okay, this is what we're gonna do.
So great though.
It's
The
very
tornado,
fun.
And this moment, I love that
Gorgeous shot.
Oh my god.
Gorgeous shot. It's very fun to use an alt comedy. Like, there was never any push by you to make it more like mainstream comedy or just do the things that you think are funny type thing, which I think has helped us a lot.
So cool.
Like a
Love that Max.
Shot with me.
He's on the okay to kill list. Shoot the missile.
This is another one of Jim's pitches of like doing the little teleport over there and electrocuting him.
I'll do it. Pardon my lightning. You might ground yourself.
A lot of electrocuting in this movie.
That's true.
I'm gonna pop that thing open like
Yes.
a can of chili.
We played with this too. The reaction after. Great shot. This was done a long time ago too.
Yeah.
Storyboard the
these
hell
are-
out of that.
uh-huh. Yeah, the bigger stuff, you just really want to allow yourself as much time as possible to do the visual effects. So anything that feels like really big, complex action, you just want to get in and start storyboarding it and planning it.
Now, did Jim do the moves first and then you animated, or you animated and Jim had a copy?
It's a little bit of both. There were pitches like
I
this
love
gag.
this
Yes,
gag.
this gag we did in the storyboards, and then we kind of pitched it to Jim, and he loved it. And yeah, it's just another way of like, I mean, obviously we're not the first people to put a giant mech in a movie, but we just wanted to find ways to add humor, add robotics personality, just bring it to life in a very unique way. And yeah, it was just a blast.
Frankenstein reference?
Dash Masher.
Great shot. That was like a Top Gun shot.
There comes another fun Easter egg.
What just happened? It's
Manual.
Manual. Genesis manual.
Gorgeous.
Always looking for those little opportunities.
Dr. Strangelove reference. A lot of references in this movie. I remember I told Lee after I saw the movie, I was like, that fall that you just had, that looks so real.
He did it. It's his stunt.
Next thing you know,
Just
there'll be
a
a
pull.
report about a hostile work environment.
Yeah, he was always up for everything.
Here's a huge moment that you guys added after.
Yeah.
Explain this, because I thought this was really smart.
We can't be.
Well, we just needed a moment where they realized that they got to work together, and we want to see them fight together because
On our own.
without this, it became
Your strength.
the plan of Sonic leading Robotnik out of town, and then
This is how we
Tails and Knuckles would sneak up from behind. But that wasn't. You just never saw them together fighting. It was
This
like, oh
was
my gosh.
late, too.
Yeah,
This was
we
very
owe
late.
we owe something great.
This moment, this Avengers moment, you would call it.
Yeah.
I love it. And there's also a 360 shot coming up that
Yes.
I love.
Yeah. Yeah. Roundy. Yeah. No, this is just once we added it, we're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe
It was so.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
looks awesome.
But I don't
Yeah.
actually
And then just adding the humor. I mean, the groin,
There you go.
Groin.
Boing,
joke.
boing. Love this.
What? No. No.
Yeah, our Avengers moment is immediately cut by a groin joke.
I'm saying groin.
That was that Avengers moment from the first one. I love that addition. That was really
and then,
smart of you guys
and then
too.
all this like on the run. Yeah, no, this came together very quickly because it had to. Because it was but just seeing them fight together.
It's great.
Yeah.
It shows you also when there's another movie, what they can do together,
Yeah.
and also what the villain would have to be to not be enough.
Warrior, go to your certain death with honor.
We're gonna have to work on your pep talks, pal.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Tails is hustling, man. Keeping up. So, in terms of speed, do you think Knuckles can keep up with Sonic? My assumption is no.
No, of course. I think Sonic was throttling himself down a little bit there to keep up with his crew, but I think he will be unchallenged in that department.
Everybody's got to have their thing. Flight,
Absolutely.
strength, speed.
Yep.
Oh, you're really.
Smarts, I'd actually say.
Yeah, that's right.
Smarts, strength, and speed.
That's right.
They're the perfect trio.
Personality for Sonic too. Comedy. All those years that he did improv comedy really paid off.
Tom, what the heck happened here?
Would you ever put yourself in a movie? You know how directors sometimes do that?
I tried to. I had a scene where I was a news reporter.
But you were so bad, you said?
I had to cut it. It was so bad. It was so,
No,
it
why
was so uncomfortable.
No.
No, it was part of a whole scene that got cut. It was just a news report on the TV about the bank heist stuff. It was Tom and Matt
Oh,
in the
that's
kitchen. It was a fun breakfast scene. It was,
I remember that, the pancakes.
Yeah, you
I
got to
remember
see.
that
The
scene.
nice thing was you saw the whole family
That scene's
together.
cut.
Yeah, and then there was a news report about and then Sonic was panicking to turn off the TV and keep them from finding out.
Maybe I'll be enough. That's such a funny line.
Eyelasers!
He's the groin. He's a little bit injured.
Rocket.
Not Rocket!
That was in there before, right?
Yeah.
Oh, another no.
That's
I do.
your catchphrase. I think that's your catchphrase.
How
more
dare you.
And
Don't.
you got to go fast. It's, no.
That nailed it. And there's
Yeah.
a lot of lines I say a lot.
I have no idea. No, I have no idea.
Meow.
Yeah, you gotta. That's a great shot.
A lot of people say I'm a catchphrase just master.
The walking catchphrase.
The walking catchphrase. Hachi machi, baby.
Oh, see.
Boink.
Like your fancy robot has that lick. What about me?
I like that. That's cool CG too.
Yeah.
You can't outsmart me.
The outsmarter!
Oh, so cool, man. I'm really proud of you, Jeff. You did a really good job of this
Thank
movie.
you, Benjamin.
You had to do so many
Blast.
things so well, and such a and also there's no time.
Surrounded by amazingly talented people.
But also take credit on how amazing you did. I'm truly impressed. This is your second film, and it was a huge one. It was such a tough one.
It was a blast. It was.
You
so
crushed
much
it.
fun. So much fun. But thank you.
When you finish a movie like this that takes so long, do you want to take months off, or do you immediately want to jump to the next thing?
No, yeah.
Working on the same thing for so long.
You know, you just kind of want to keep going. It's such a great experience working on these things, and when you think about it, it's like it's been 2 years since we've been at kind of the outline story phase, and then you start from a blank page, and it's great. It's an incredible feeling, and then little by little it all gets kind of dialed in and refined, but just starting from a blank slate is pretty awesome.
Weak Sonic. I like to call this whole section Weak Sonic.
And Filthy Sonic.
The emerald, right there.
Trying my best to give the emotion of someone being totally drained and almost about to die.
I love this shot of the neck rising up.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And the music, Tom Holkenberg, Junkie XL.
Yeah, he crushed.
Amazing composer.
So good.
Can do everything. The action, the heart, the humor, all of it. Been so lucky to have him on both films.
Love a good effort session. This is a lot of efforts. And then really tired myself out.
You're just doing it right now. You're getting chills.
No, you're not. Is he gonna make it?
I don't know. Gonna be close.
Yoink! That's another one I try to put in a lot, and you wouldn't let me. I try to say yoink a lot, like Bart does in The Simpsons. Yoink! There were a lot of tweaks to this little part. Remember at the end, just to make sure that people knew the threat level is at maximum, and they're about to get. Remember that? That's something we chat about a bit.
You guys okay?
I have the funniest picture of James Tika hugging like this blue rod.
It's
on my
like
phone.
the most emotional part of the movie.
Yeah.
Credit to them as actors that they
Unbelievable.
They can deliver it. And
Oh God, that was good. Was that a real?
No.
oh, yes, emeralds. There they are.
Look.
So basically, what James and Tika are saying are they're going to sacrifice themselves just to be a family. Because they ain't getting out of this.
No, they're not going anywhere.
They're going to go down. They're
That's,
going down together.
I'm the one he wants.
Hey, we're not going anywhere.
From
Family.
a little hedgehog that had nobody at all to two people willing to give everything for him.
Absolutely.
What a beautiful little journey.
No matter what.
Man, this when I saw this for the first time, I almost cried. There's a couple times where I almost cried just to be a part of it. Boink, 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 boink. Sound effects must have been crazy for that. You added that dust to help that moment, it seems.
Everything we can do to sell the scale.
So now, what we don't see is that little guy is now holding up like 6 feet.
Yes. Yeah, he's Stop them from being crushed. All right.
This
Here
moment
we
in
go.
movie
Buckle up.
Oh,
Finally.
I went crazy for this.
Yeah.
When I finally got to see it in theaters, it was unbelievable.
Yeah. It gives me goosebumps every time.
Every time. Ugh.
Supersonic in the house.
Boink. Got to see a cool shot. Yoink.
I mean, just talk about the ultimate David and Goliath and this little supersonic character going up against this giant mech. Just,
This wide shot you're about to do, I love so much.
It's over.
Look at him.
That's great.
I like the new look.
Now, would you say that he can only become supersonic from because they're just Chaos Emeralds now? They're not the Master Emerald.
Right. It is the Chaos Emerald.
Great.
Yeah. Master Emerald is in shards on the ground. Knuckles will fix it later.
Power Glove? Think. Love.
Hmm.
To the other side, you idiot. Love this.
Come on, buddy.
Get him,
Come on.
Sonic!
Yeah, come on.
Doink. This is where I got emotional. Just the idea
So
of seeing.
this little toe tap actually is a fun little callback to the work that Blur did in our 2006 Sonic the Hedgehog cinematics. There's a moment where Sonic goes up and does a little toe tap, and people have noticed it online. It's
Really?
yeah, he does. He's trashing all Robotnik's robots, and then he flies
Oh,
up
I
to the very
love
last one, and
that.
does a little toe tap and pushes it off the edge.
There are a couple different versions of this too. Remember, there was a.
Yes, yeah.
I shall not go into them.
Figure out the right sort of way
There
to
was
cap off this
there
whole
was
thing.
an arm fart one.
Always want to end on a joke.
Yeah. Also to show that there's all this drama, you're still going to always have the same Sonic.
Yeah, same Sonic you know and love.
This was the last pitch. I remember when I saw it, I was like, holy.
That is one good-looking chili dog.
Ah, the aroma? There was lines where I talked about the aroma.
Oh, you gotta try this.
Coin or a ring noise.
Okay, he's exactly the Sonic
Love
you
it.
knew.
Love it.
Oh, Knuckles.
Perfect way to end that beat.
And there they go.
See ya. Superman or
Superhero
Superhero
landing. Yep.
Bring it in, bud.
That's probably the most difficult work to do in visual effects.
To hug a
hugging and make it look
to hug a blue rod and make
partially
it look
realistic.
emotional.
But even just the technical visual effects aspect of making it look like they're embracing is extremely challenging.
Still have some growing
But
up to do.
everyone did a great job.
And I kind of like being a kid.
And you're not just any kid. You're our
Big moment if you're following
That's right.
emotional stakes.
It's a good thing we didn't do this before. You would have blown up.
That was improvised. That was improvised. Sometimes I'm very proud when you leave crazy stuff in.
Whoa, you fixed it.
I've spent my whole life questing for this. Now I have it. Now we have it. What do we do with it? What next?
There were once two orders of heroes who protected the galaxy from those who would use the emerald for evil.
How cute is Colleen's voice?
So
Amazing.
she's such a good VO artist. She's such a good actor.
Start a new order. The three of us.
The three amigos.
We must make a vow to use our powers to keep.
I hope
the
kids start
universe
fist
safe,
bumping because of this.
To watch out for each other.
Yeah.
Our new tribe.
Oh, I know. A power bump.
Good idea.
It's an Earth custom, an unbreakable promise.
I mean, not really.
A power bump it is.
Very cute. Very cute. And the music, calling back our first movie's anthem.
Speaking of callbacks, here we are back at the baseball field. What a better way to welcome his new friends than teach him how to play baseball.
On the mound, rookie sensation from across
Full
the
name.
galaxy, Miles Tails Prower. Facing off against the powerhouse, Knuckles the Echidna.
Was this always the end?
Yeah.
I don't understand. Why am I angry at the enemy ball?
The place where he was the loneliest in the first movie is the
Yep.
place where he finally
Now
has
he's
his
got his
friends in the
friends.
second one.
Yep.
I love it.
My
Symmetry.
quest ends where I am standing.
Circle.
Someday they'll be studying it.
Arts
That's
class.
right. Yeah.
Circle. Circle. Not threatening. Triangle.
That's right. Look at all we learned today. In this
My goodness.
commentary.
Right. Give him the heat, Tails.
Hope you're ready for my fastball.
You're fast.
Don't hit it to the left. He's a real basket case.
So will you,
I
Fox.
think I remember all my lines from all the movies.
Too much. Just keep your elbow up, eye on the ball, and give it a ride.
Tails?
All right. To where?
Pitch your softball pitch.
Powerbomb.
The natural.
How did you get the rights to this song? That's got to be expensive.
They're just
I
huge,
think
huge
Randy
stuff.
Newman did the soundtrack to The Natural.
Really?
I want to say yes. Barry Levinson directed it.
Pretty iconic.
Incredibly iconic. That and where the song used for the water pipes breaking when
It's a dessert.
beginning.
If you like fun.
Oh, grapes.
I am having
Reference to the video
fun.
games.
Yes.
Dessert.
Everyone's got to have a favorite food.
No, not yet.
What's Tails?
Proud of our little guy.
Good question.
Tails is
Let's call Colleen.
an
I got her number.
eggplant
Should we call
par.
her? See if she knows.
Yeah, I can call her. Should I ask her? Get her on speakerphone?
Come on, Fox. Our dessert adventure awaits.
Good job, guys.
We're running out of the movie. I don't know if we'll be able to get her in time.
Probably not. Apologies.
Happy for
Also,
you,
my phone
pals.
barely works for some reason.
Get your wingmen. Perfect friends to grow up with.
Come on, Knuckles.
Ah, my victory chariot.
I've got a lot more than that, Dad.
No.
Race you to the truck. 1, 2, 3, go.
That dad moment was so beautiful and worked so well.
Sonic, I had just been told.
Yeah,
I had
no,
to
it just
Ice cream and
some nice emotional
is your new destiny.
closure.
What a perfect meal to celebrate my victory over you in face of ball.
What?
I mean, you
Who else
barely
we
made me.
need to thank before this is all said and done?
Oh my
Got
God,
some
there's
amazing,
a billion people.
amazing producers: Toby Asher, Neil Moritz.
Let's also thank
everyone
your
at Paramount
incredible
and
wife,
Sega,
child too,
my wife Joanna, my son Ethan,
because
support me in every way imaginable.
yes, and also are so lovely and sweet and kind. And this is amazing. By the way, Kid Cudi song, amazing.
Yes, and
Who does the end credits? Is it a whole different company?
Yes, Picture Mill. They're wonderful. They did.
I
the
love-
work
they did
on
the
our
first one too,
film.
right?
Yes, they did. Yeah, it's just so fun. So
Oh, here
so
I got.
charming.
I'll call her when we're on after the mid-credit sequence. But Colleen said she's down in chat for a second. That might be fun to ask her that.
There they are, Neil
Neil and Toby. When you talk about the driving force of these things, man, I talked to Neil and Toby and Jeff more than 90% of people in my life when these movies come out. We do so much talking together. Tim Miller, the person that introduced me to you.
Yeah, Nan Morales, my amazing line producer. Luke Freeborn, production designer. I already mentioned Brandon, our cinematographer. All these people are just absolutely wonderful. Could not do movies like this without them.
Jimmy, I love Jim May so
Yeah.
much. Oh my God, never even thought that Jim May sounds like
Deborah
Jim May.
McGuire, responsible for all our wonderful costumes. Get Right, visual effects supervisor. Lisa Barreau. Oh my gosh. Incredible producer. Junkie XL, Tom Holkenberg.
Unbelievable. Tyson, who by the way was called in late on the first film and then in this one was a huge part of it.
Absolutely. I mean, really just wonderfully, amazingly talented person. So
I love him so
gifted.
much. By the way, this is still gets me every time. When I see my name in a movie, it still makes me emotional because I never thought I'd be in movies.
You're
So it's
doing
like-
it. You're doing it,
It's
man.
really, especially when it's like I'm in a movie theater and it comes on, it's still such an incredible thing because I can't believe it's happening.
Yeah. No, I'm right there with you, man. It's
Right?
surreal.
It's
Yep.
so cool.
It's the best job in the universe.
We're very, very lucky.
Very lucky.
There's Idris. And we're so lucky. All right, after this,
Uh-oh.
Colleen.
Agent, I want an update.
Still searching, sir. We haven't found any sign of Robotnik.
No one could have survived that crash. He's toast. Good riddance.
What does this mean for Lee, by the way? That he can turn to gun?
Sir,
He's undercover. He's
something else.
He's a mole.
Wiping Robotnik off our
Very
database,
crafty.
we found something.
Uh-oh, what'd they find?
Our system and dating back over 50.
What if it
Could
was
be something.
John Lovitz is the critic? And he said, you cut to him and he goes, Hachimachi,
A secret.
coming Eudora.
It was a black site, sir.
Recognize those
Hard.
shoes.
Shadow Baby.
Real quick, so 2005 is one of the first things I ever worked on in the industry. Was Shadow the Hedgehog,
What a
Game
full-
Cinematic Explorer Studio.
What an absolute full circle moment.
Just fantastic.
Oh,
so
I can't
excited
believe it.
to-
We're going to
to
call
tease.
Colleen. I don't know if she knows we're recording the second we call her, but anybody else we want to call? Should call Jim.
We got a lot of credits. We probably call a whole bunch of people. It's
A lot of
it's
people.
a big movie. A
Colleen,
big movie.
we're doing the director's commentary right now, so everything you're saying could be recorded. So first of all, say hello to Jeff Fowler and I.
Hi, Colleen. Welcome to the director's commentary.
We think you're fantastic, and we wanted to ask a couple questions if that's okay.
Okay, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous.
Okay, so one of the questions is that Jeff said that everybody kind of has their own food. So, like, Sonic likes chili dogs, and then Knuckles likes grapes. Does Tails have a food? We weren't sure.
Well, I mean, I think he would have a chili dog along with Sonic, but he doesn't like them as much as he does.
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't, nothing specific.
And then what do you want to say in terms of making the film? This is going to be in the commentary that everybody's going to listen to. I know we just put you on the spot. But if there's anything you want to say, the credits are rolling right now. You have a little bit of time if you want to say anything.
The credits are rolling right now. I loved the film. It was great. It was such a fantastic thing to work on. And I love both of you guys. And I love the whole Sonic franchise. And I love all the fans. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh,
You're the best,
we love
Colleen.
you. Thank you so much for doing
Thank you
this.
for being in this movie. Thank you for all your
Thanks for
wonderful
having me.
performance.
All right.
It's been a blast.
Well, we'll talk to you in real life after this, but I just wanted to get you on this commentary.
we're out of movie.
We're literally watching
all
a
the
movie.
talented cast and crew.
Right now, they're talking about the storyboard artist, which is Chase Conley. There's a lot of fun people there, but we just want to say hello and thank you.
Okay, well, thank you.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Colleen.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
I wish I had Idris's phone number. I never got to meet Idris in person.
It might be. He's probably in London, or he might be sleeping.
Oh yeah, I think that's probably right. Anything else you want to say?
Anybody else we could call?
Of course.
Where are we right now in the credits? Craft services. We haven't even gotten to the visual effects yet.
We have 35 more minutes. I'll text Mars and see if he's around. I'll text the Foley artist Don Lunsford and see if they want to talk real quick. What else can we say? This one. Okay, so we should.
Well, let's thank everyone. Thank all the fans.
Oh
coming
my
out,
goodness,
seeing the
thank
first
fans.
movie to the point where we could make another movie, and hopefully you guys really loved it. We love making these things. It's such a wonderful universe to play in.
We're so lucky.
It's the best. It's just fantastic.
Anytime these movies come out, we get to we text each other like crazy about like how many people are seeing it, how lucky we feel that
looking at all the fan artwork, fan comments, all the buzz you guys build leading up to the release of the movie. It's so awesome, and cannot thank you enough.
Truly, I feel so honored that I get to play Sonic, that I get to voice Sonic. It's crazy. That's amazing. Anything else you want to say, Jeff?
I
think we thanked everybody, all the cast members. Oh, this is a great question. So now that we saw Shadow, we obviously don't know who's going to play Shadow yet, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and then, so that means that Shadow's going to be in the third film, correct? Or you can't
There's
talk
a good chance. Well, yeah, it's probably a little early to go into much detail, but it's exciting again because.
But we are doing a third film. I mean, I'm sorry, there will be a third film.
A third film is in development. It's
There
true.
you go. That's exciting. I'm assuming just everybody will say Hachimachi a lot. Trying to think.
Whatever happened with your Sonic, your travel Sonic? Did we lost it?
Oh my goodness!
Just
I
never went in. It was a wonderful idea.
I got
a beautiful idea.
I
was so excited. Clearly, you put a lot of thought into
excited
it.
by it?
I practically.
you knew it
I
was
wanted
gonna
to
fail?
drive to LAX and find what became of him. I was so.
I
was nervous for him. I was upset for you. It was.
I was
really
going to do another one, but I don't have. I have to find another one. So I got to I got a Sonic plushie, a plush Sonic, like a stuffed animal Sonic, from Paramount for doing the movie, and I wanted to give it to someone as a thank you. So because I have typewriters, I love typewriters. I wrote a letter talking about this is Travel Sonic. I'm going to leave him at the airport in a safe spot. you bring him with you as like a comfort to you on your travels, and then give it to someone else. And now this Sonic's going to travel the world. And I typed it up. I put the Sonic in a safe place so it didn't feel weird or sketchy or anything like that.
You put so much effort into it.
I did.
Which makes it so heartbreaking.
I know. I signed it.
It just disappeared.
And by the way, that Sonic, I signed the Sonic.
Maybe.
And I put little things on the Sonic so I knew it would be my Sonic if anybody tried to fake it. And then I put it in a place. And then I took a picture, and then me and my friend who were taking the flight to New York to do more press for Sonic, we checked and it was gone. And we're like, oh my goodness, someone grabbed it. This Sonic's on an adventure. Nobody ever responded, and the Sonic just disappeared.
If there's one place that you probably shouldn't leave something unattended, it's the airport. Yeah,
we had an eye on
a little plush Sonic. I think
next
they're
time
going to err on the side of caution.
So maybe someone threw it out, but
next time at an In-N-Out. You know? I don't know.
I was trying to find another one. I couldn't buy one when I was in New York, but I was going to leave one in Central Park. But I was next time I'm going to hand it to somebody, and I just want to.
Maybe just in your darkest hour, he will reemerge.
Could you imagine a travel Sonic
with just a long list of all the places he's been? That's what I'm going to choose to believe.
Well, I gave
he's
away
out
my
there.
personal
He's having
Sonic.
the time of his life. He's having a great big adventure.
I like to think it became like Toy Story, and Sonic is just living his own life, and he doesn't have Twitter.
Semi.
He doesn't know to follow rejected jokes on Twitter or Instagram. Yeah.
Once again, to return to the film, so many artists go their hard work, so much of it goes into making a movie like this possible. Thank you to all the visual effects artists, all the crews. It really is movie magic, bringing these characters to life. It's incredibly challenging, but you guys went above and beyond, and I'm so proud of all the VFX work.
The VFX was unbelievable and done in such like an incredible amount of time. It shows you how incredible all these people are. Rube Goldberg consultant. Oh my God, what a great last name for a Rube Goldberg consultant. Perovich. Do you stay for the entire credits when you watch a film?
Yeah.
So do I.
Yeah. Now that I made a few films, I'm always kind of curious to see if I recognize any names, you know, and it actually
who the head of
becomes a small industry pretty fast. It shrinks.
What's a match move artist?
That's just some of the kind of more technical kind of roto and but also very, very important tracking and all that.
Yeah, you could actually answer questions I don't know the answer to, can't I? What's pipeline?
That's just the kind of overall technical.
It's amazing.
It's the pipeline is how all the files are handled, distributed, organized.
And what's a bassoon?
You know that one. We had a lot of great, in addition to the great score, all this music we had was
unbelievable.
Fun. I mean, Run DMC,
which is not easy, by the way. That Don't Know Why track is perfect. That Norah Jones track is perfect. Thanks to people at Sega too, by the way. The only time I get to talk to those people are when we do our like premieres and stuff, and I always get so excited to meet some of the people that actually like
the nicest
worked on the games.
They're so wonderful.
And I read Console Wars, and I know all the story of all these people, so it's like so exciting.
Yeah, so I mean, you look at 30 years, a lot of people have worked on this little blue guy.
Jeff, should we do another one?
I don't see why not.
Well, thank you everybody for listening. That was Jeff Fowler.
And that was Ben Schwartz. Thank you all. Appreciate the support. See you next time.
See you next time.
See you.
Hachi Machi, baby.